Hi everyone. I already started out having issues. Can you hear me? Hi everyone. Were you able to hear the music and see the countdown? Hi Melissa. Hi Shay Benet. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, hi Elisa. Okay, you saw that. Did you see the countdown and the music? I was trying to do music this time and then I think I messed everything up. Hey Jay. Hi Ellie. Hey, Austin. Hi, Edward. Hi, Savvy's aunt. Hi, Laura. K-Braze, good to see you, as always. I'm just going through the names. El Guapo, good to see you. I think I got everybody that I could go to. Let me see if PJ, good to see you. Roxanne, hello, hello. Okay, if I missed anyone, I'm very sorry. And I'm gonna have to rewatch the beginning to see if it was a complete disaster. But K-Braze, actually what I had in the beginning, that's not the car chase that it is. I didn't want to put the picture of the actual car chase because I didn't want anyone to go find it before the live. So I don't know if anyone actually did search it, but hopefully no one's seen this car chase. It's absolutely a crazy car chase. So it'll be fun to watch. I don't know if I'm gonna have people. I know. Hopefully, maybe someone will come up. I don't know if other people are gonna come up either, or if I'll kind of just have the commentator is hilarious. He literally seems like he's watching the Super Bowl and just like, and now they did this, and now they did that, and they're going like he just seems like he's so excited, like it's like Christmas morning to him. So I don't know if I'm going to have him talking mostly and then kind of put a little commentary in it, or just have a lot of people on panel and have it more quiet. What would you guys, well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But let me get it ready. And Shay, hello, you're back. You got coffee. Oh, so we have the little bunny emoji and it's holding coffee. So if we ever bring up coffee or anything like that, if anyone's saying like, oh, I need coffee, or if I'm like, I need another coffee, which I actually have a coffee next to me, you could put up the little bunny with the coffee cup. That's what it stands for. So if anyone was wondering. But yes. Oh, I do see. So I can't see it on the computer, but I know it's called coffee. So Alicia, I don't know if it's Elisa or Alicia, put up the little coffee emoji. But yeah, let me get it started. I think that Shay wanted to come up. Let me put this in the chat. And then also if other people want to come up after, but I'll probably mostly be playing it for the most part, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I may end up having everyone come up and we'll do a watch party, or I might just hang back and chat with you guys. Let me know if you can see my screen. And Shay, I put the link in the oh there, okay. Oh, we have Shay and we have Jay.
That
Hello,
rhymes. That rhymes.
Shay and
Shay and
Jay.
Jay. I
Yeah.
just thought I'd come up just in case I get too tired later on, because I know you did mention to me that this is quite a long one.
Yeah, it is a long live, and if I pause, we might be here all night. If I pause it a lot, because it's like almost a 2-hour car chase, it's insane. And if I
Wow,
start,
2 hours.
yes, it could have been like 20 minutes because the cops could have had him a bunch of times, but you'll see what happens.
Yeah, I reckon they could have
But
botched him a bunch of times. Sorry if I cut you off there.
oh, not at
I'm
all. But
sorry.
so with me pausing it, we might be here till like 5 a.m. So let me see. But
I'll probably, like, if I doze off, I'll probably wake up and it'll be daybreak and daylight, and you'll still be going strong. Wouldn't
yeah.
surprise me.
Oh
But you'll
no.
know how it ends.
Ausane said he thinks he's seen this chase. No, Ausane, I hope you haven't. I don't know if anyone's seen this chase. Once we start watching it, let me know. And hi, Shay. How are you tonight?
I'm good. It's like
What
I
have you
haven't
been
talked
up
to you in
to?
forever.
I know. What have you been up to?
Not a
Aries.
whole lot.
Sorry. I got excited to see Aries, my dolphin friend.
All good. No,
And
I just been
I'm
working
not doing
and
too
ready for
bad,
this.
Aries. Thank you. I'm just a bit under the weather.
Oh, you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it checked out, because it's been like since probably the start of February. It's been here and coming and going. You know what I mean? Like the same, like migraines and just feeling just drained. You know what I mean? So it's a shame because of like it takes the energy out of everything I do. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. Well, this live is just a chill live. I was
Yeah,
thinking
and
of
I think
making it
the reporter's going to be doing all the high energy stuff himself, so I don't think I need to try and compete with that.
exactly. I was thinking of making it a members only live because
That'd be
I
cool.
figured it would be a small live, but then I wanted everyone to be able to be at it.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to leave people out, yeah, because it is a good concept to do for a live. I think definitely because man, I could watch car chases and like motorcycle chases all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like Shay, I told you, like I have ADD, like nothing can keep my attention. But literally, when I watched this chase, I did not stop watching the TV screen for 2 hours. Like I would not get up. Like I was
Just
literally,
glued to it, yeah.
I was glued to it. So let me get it started. And
Yeah, great.
Shay, are you guys excited?
It's been
Yes.
hyped up enough.
Yes. Okay. So movie night with True Crime Insomniacs. Let's go. And it doesn't start at the exact second, but this is when they start recording him.
This really is GTA in real life, isn't it? He's been like
It
playing
is.
the game all day and he's on maybe a meth binge. And like he's like, you know what's a great idea? I'm gonna do this, but in real life.
Right? No, I think he does. I have to say, oh my God, and now it's not working. I have to say he is an amazing driver. There's those ads.
He probably a what's her name? Joyrider.
He's a great rider. A great driver. He drives. He's a crazy driver, but you
You
would
have to
think,
be. It's about maneuver the police. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So let's go and put a 1 if you can hear it in chat. Let me get it to the maximum volume. Oh, it might be too loud. Tell me if it's too loud, but I put it at the maximum volume. It's gonna probably be super, super loud. I'm muting myself.
This was an attempted traffic stop. As I mentioned, unclear which agency and who is pursuing here, or if this is technically still in pursuit mode. But what you can see here is that the driving is very dangerous, very erratic and aggressive tactics as he tries to thread the needle here, squeezing through these two cars at a red light. You can see some front end damage on that bumper, now turning left onto Huntington Avenue, just south of the 91 freeway. This appears to be a residential street, doing about 60 miles per hour down a residential street just east of Maple Street. So Huntington Avenue and Maple Street, just coming up on Maple, making a right turn now, slowing down just a little bit, zigzagging his way again through this residential neighborhood with nobody right behind him, but making random turns nonetheless here at a pretty high rate of speed and not really stopping for any of these stop signs. Look like he's pulling over and maybe thinking about dumping the vehicle. There goes the driver's side door opening up, and he is either going to walk or run away here. He dropped his phone, and now maybe getting in the vehicle. We'll see here. Not. It looks like he's very, very agitated, in a rush to get away from that vehicle. Getting in a pickup truck. We'll see if he. Okay, yeah, he does not. He does. I was going to say maybe he happens. Yeah, he's breaking into the pickup truck.
Wow.
So this is the second car that he gets, but he gets multiple cars. So this
You
is
want to
the
keep
second
a
one.
car count on? You want me to keep tally or something? Shaving
Yeah,
I
you
think you'd be
could keep
better at doing
tally,
that than
but
me. I'm a
yeah.
bit loaded.
So
I'm a bit loaded, so
this
you can
is
count.
this is the black truck that he gets. So, and let's see what we think is the best car that he got at the end.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good competition to do. Which the best one, which looks the best and performs the best.
One of them is hilarious because it looks like an ice cream truck. But okay, I'm going.
Oh my gosh.
Right, so he's getting back in that original car. Almost for a second, looks like he was intentionally getting in that pickup truck as if he also had the keys, but obviously was trying to break in there, now choosing to get away in that original pursuit vehicle. I can tell you that Anaheim PD's helicopter is overhead here. They have eyes on it. They are probably streaming ABC7 as we speak as well, and you can see now getting back onto Falmouth Avenue at a high rate of speed after failing to take over that pickup truck back in that original Honda Civic as he tries to hide out somewhere in this neighborhood. Unclear whether he's going to get back on the freeway here, but he's almost doing a complete circle as he's basically come out the other side of this neighborhood. So heading northbound now on Catalpa Avenue into oncoming lanes of traffic. Some wild turns here. They have to get some ground units into this area because the driving, as I see it, is just way too dangerous to let this go on much further, nonetheless, in the middle of rush hour.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if he knows that there's a chopper above him.
And you can't look back?
Yeah. Well, depending on
I
how low
think he
it's.
knows.
Yeah. I think he would have seen it when he was in between trying to get up in the other vehicle and getting back into that one. He probably noticed
You've
it then.
got to wonder right off the bat whether this vehicle belongs to him. It just doesn't make sense that he would just dump the vehicle for no other reason except for maybe
Why
the
does he?
possibility of the fact that it might be running out of gas. So if the gas is low and if it's a stolen car, that would have made a lot of sense. Now he's parking it in a parking spot once again.
Okay,
Clearly,
yeah, watch this part.
really trying to get rid of this vehicle and now running through the subdivision here. We'll try and get across here. It looks like it's going to be North Schooner Lane
that's
as he
straight
This
runs
out
guy
of
through
is
these
Grand Theft
fast
Auto.
on his speed.
in Anaheim. We'll try again. We'll try and get, if we widen out, we'll see. Okay, let's stay on him. Stay on him right here. He's just running around this building here. Looks like he's coming up on another couple of cars parked here, a van and a small red compact car. Looks like he's trying to break in to the van. He finds an open door in that white van. And now you can see the black and whites pulling up right behind him. He's blocked in.
Watch this.
And
So
they
they
didn't
have
get him at
him.
He's
this
inside the
point.
car.
They literally
like
have
he's trying to
him.
hotwired at this point.
How the hell
and you can
didn't
see
they get him?
they have lit him up and basically blocked him in. If he tries to back out, it could get ugly. But in any event, officers now with their guns drawn, squarely they have their eyes on him. They're just waiting for backup at this point and obviously trying to bark some orders at him, hoping he gets out of the vehicle. Let's try and come around the other side if we can. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're actually on the north side of the Disneyland TFR.
Should we
so
count
we
how many
are going
times
to be forced
they
to
don't
hold
catch
this
him?
position right
Yes,
Yes, we should.
that's
We should count how
another
many times
thing.
they
the
should have
driver's
gotten
side
him, but
of
didn't.
that white van. But again, if you're just tuning in, there is a pursuit driver
They
that is
haven't
just. Look at
boxed
this!
in.
Look at this! Running into the front of that black and white. That is Fullerton Police. Fullerton Police now trying to block him in as he puts it in reverse. He's going up and down, trying to. Well, now he has nowhere to go here. He's really trying to ram that car out of his way as he is now stuck in that parking spot. There's really nowhere for him to go. He's got a fence in front of him. Look at this. Look at violently into reverse, ramming right into that Fullerton Police Department vehicle.
Oh no,
Oh hell
Angel.
no!
We have a lot to go.
Yes.
There's a lot more.
Oh hell no! It ain't over by a long shot.
This is very dangerous. Obviously, that officer has no choice but
This
to use
is
force
so
if his life is in danger.
me
But he is
in
waiting for
like Grand
backup,
Theft Auto.
and at
This
this
just
point,
reminds
really
me
has
of
very
me
few
in
options
these games
available
and
to him.
how I
Here's
do
another
these
officer
things. It's
on
just so
the suspect's
crazy that
right
he's just
rear
ramming
flank.
them like that.
So now two officers. Not sure if they both came from that same.
Jay,
That's
I totally
insane.
missed what you said. What did you say?
It's crazy. Like when the way he's ramming out like that and trying to ram the police, like, it just reminds me of like what I'm like in like Grand Theft Auto or like those types of video games. It's just like it's just really silly. Like how like when you're doing these things, you think there's no way that if you actually did that, they wouldn't get out and get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Oh, by the way, speaking of Grand Theft Auto, okay. Shay, I'm going to put you on the spot here. But also, there was another person I spoke to. In the title, it said GTA in real life. A couple people did not know what GTA meant. I want to know in chat who knew what GTA meant while it was posted. Because I'm just curious. I thought like everyone knew what that meant, but apparently people don't know what that means. But if you
either
knew
the game or the legal term, you know
no,
what I mean?
you
Because
just
it's
don't give out answers.
sorry.
Okay, so Ellie and Sparkly, hype Sparkly Unicorn, good to see you. Ava knew, and she doesn't game. Savvy's aunt knew. Destiny knew. PJ. Okay, but yeah, because I asked, and people were like, "What is GTA?" Austin, I think knew. He put the eyes. All right, and I saw a couple.
Okay. Can I
Jody,
defend myself? I do
yes.
game, but I don't play games like that. And also, I don't really watch police chases, but they are interesting. So,
Well, I don't play Grand Theft Auto either, but I just thought everyone knew the name. So I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone that doesn't know what it is. But
but
yes,
you do live in California, so I think you
yes,
got to know what those police chases are.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wanted to say hi to Aries. I think I mentioned it because I said my dolphin friend. Yes, and Sparkly Unicorn. Angel's Light Control. Savvy's Aunt Destiny. Upside Down. And
I'm so
Woods.
glad I managed to
Yeah.
make it for this. This is really interesting.
Me too. I'm happy you're here.
Thanks so
Okay,
much.
so let's see how he gets out of this.
Yeah, let's see how they.
Patrol
I'm
car, but
amazed
I
by
only
this.
see those two officers on foot, and he is just going back and forth. Now he's created some room to escape here, and he's going to probably try and ram in again or do a 4-point turn and turn it around. He's got to turn it all the way around without hitting that tree, and he may have a couple minutes to do it here because what else? What else can those officers do? They really don't have many options. Here comes the backup. Here comes backup. Head to head. This is dangerous. Look at this. A head-on situation almost with that patrol car. Officers out of the vehicle. And now he's racing through the subdivision as more officers race into this neighborhood. Look at this. What is he going to do here? Around all of those black and whites. Those are two Fullerton police officers that are now going to try and turn around with him. Look at this.
Slide.
Look at what we are seeing here. He is now back on Coronet Avenue after evading 4 separate black and whites who were just pulling into the neighborhood to try and help that original officer after a wild scene in that parking lot. We now have a brand new pursuit on our hands here as he has carjacked this vehicle and now racing down Coronet Avenue at Maple Street. Once
So
again,
fast.
a dangerous situation on the hands of Fullerton police here.
Hi, Alley Cattails.
He must be on like a massive adrenaline high, man. I can't imagine. He's gotten away from all of them and he's speeding down the road. My God.
T-Bird, this is my favorite part, how excited
That's right.
he
And
is.
anybody who is willing to engage with those cops like that, attempted assault on. Look at this, ramming past all of this traffic here as he tries to get back on the freeway. It looks like he's trying to get back on the 91 freeway. He sideswiped two separate cars to get through that red light, getting back onto the 91 freeway. Surely CHP is being called in here as Fullerton Police really has their hands tied. Many of those officers, I have not seen them get much closer to him, and now he is on the westbound side of the 91 freeway. As I was about to say, anybody who is that reckless and willing to put themselves in that position where they're face to face with those officers, it is a desperate suspect behind the wheel here, and obviously very, very dangerous.
Yeah, it sounds like he's having
Getting
the
onto the
time of
five.
his life, this reporter. Seems like seems like he's probably, is he a local guy or is he quite well known, Valerie?
I don't know, but yes, this is Disneyland or Christmas morning for him.
And he just has no regard. He has no problem ramming into anybody at this point or sideswiping any vehicle that's in his way. So I think we are about to see some really dangerous, very precarious situation here for every motorist who you see in this frame. Again, westbound side of the 91 freeway has now transitioned to the southbound the northbound 5 freeway. He is now northbound on the 5 freeway where traffic, I've got to tell you, is relatively light for as far as I could see.
And this is the type of van that you'd be afraid of, that we always say to like stay away from.
Yeah, don't take candy from guys in those vans.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I think of when I see this van.
I always think the same as well. Even though I'm an adult, I just get this impulse to just be careful. You know what I mean? Even though they're not going to be offering me any candy.
The window from up here at Air 7 HD, very little traffic in his way. I can only imagine, as you were wondering too, David, that I can only imagine that CHP has been requested to take this over
April.
because you've got Anaheim PD, who's pretty much out of pocket. They do have their airship in the area, but Fullerton PD is now out of their jurisdiction. Now he's getting off at Beach Boulevard. So getting off at Beach Boulevard, onto Beach Boulevard. Oh, look at that, fishtailing as he came off the freeway there onto Beach Boulevard, off of Beach Boulevard onto Auto Center Drive as he continues northbound at a high rate of speed. A little more traffic on this street here as he makes a wild right turn into oncoming lanes of traffic. There's Anaheim PD's helicopter. They are directly over him, likely calling out for CHP. But right now, ever since he took this vehicle out of that parking lot, we have not seen any ground units engage with this suspect yet.
I'm so shocked they didn't even put a stinger out for him. You know what I mean? On the highway. Like, they would have seen that he was going to go on.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, Shay. I was just going to say it's always a pleasure that you guys are here. But what were you saying, Shay?
Oh, I'm just like, oh my gosh. I have to keep myself on mute. I get excited.
Yeah, very fearful, very agitated driver behind the wheel here. It all started as a failed traffic stop, refusing to pull over. He was in a black Honda Civic when it all started, and it appeared, we saw him on several occasions try and dump that vehicle, and now he has taken over a white van. That's a GMC van, almost looks like a work van that was parked in those townhomes now on Artesia Boulevard as CHP tries to get in here and race up Artesia to catch up with the suspect. But once again, no black and whites in sight as he is breaking every rule of the road and showing no regard for anybody's safety here, just ramming into vehicles whenever he sees anybody in his way. He sideswiped two separate vehicles getting off of the 91 freeway, lost control at Beach Boulevard, as you said, David. He fishtailed off of the freeway there, almost lost control actually, and is now regained control on a much less traveled boulevard here. This is Artesia Boulevard, where you can see once again he's got much of the road all to himself here.
So crazy.
So do we know what he's like on the chase for yet? Like what he
It's
did?
a failed traffic stop.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I
But
think he was
I
running
think
this.
that I'm pretty sure he must have had like 2 strikes on his record already, probably,
He
or
is just bound to lose control of this field. You could tell with every turn he's
I'm
barely.
assuming he either had already 2 strikes on his record, or maybe he had like drugs on him or
Oh,
something like
warrants
that.
out, yeah.
Yeah, warrants out for his arrest, something like that.
Yeah. Or he just wanted to take the police on a chase because he was bored.
It could be that too,
That
possibly.
happens.
He had nothing to do that day.
That happened when I was growing up. Kids would
Really
always
breaking,
like
he's taking-
steal cars and go joyriding.
That's interesting way to have your day go if you're bored.
It's
All of
it's
these
an
turns
interesting way to
way too
alleviate
fast.
boredom, like risk your own life and others.
Yeah, but luckily, well, we'll see how this chase goes when you
Yeah,
say
well,
about
we
this.
won't spoil it for you.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
A very top-heavy vehicle that he is showing very limited capability of controlling. There are some black and whites a ways back, but they are having trouble catching up. They are not competing with him with these dangerous tactics that we're seeing here. He is driving very dangerously, but they've got to figure something out because this is the same driving that we were seeing when he was in a small little black Honda Civic. We were very easily able to spot him on the freeway. Look at this, more traffic in his way. We'll see
Whoa.
what he does here, but every time he's caught himself in a little bit of a jam, he just tries to use the vehicle to ram his way through here. Looks like he's gotten through that light there. We're on Valley View Avenue. As I was mentioning, it was very easy to spot him on the freeway originally because the driving was so erratic. And again, throughout this pursuit, except for when he stole this vehicle, he has had really nobody behind him. He's just driving like a madman through the streets of Whittier now here on Valley View Avenue at Alondra Boulevard. Through the green light here with a little more traffic in his way, and we'll see what he attempts to do here. But I've got to believe that Honda was running out of fuel. You saw some front-end damage. He obviously had been in some collisions with that car, and we already have witnessed several collisions with this car, not to mention that wild scene in the parking lot. If you missed it, I hope we can roll back some of that video where he was ramming that black and white, that lone
He's
Fullerton
really
police
good
officer who was just
making
trying to
those
block
gaps, isn't he?
parking spot with his gun drawn. He
Very
rammed that
narrow.
black and white out of the way, and the pursuit is on once again. But right now, as we've been saying, no law enforcement able to keep up with him just yet.
Wow. In that, they can't keep up with him.
Over.
Gone for a no, he's not going for a Mickey D's.
Over the median into oncoming lanes of traffic through a parking lot here. He's going to come out on Rosecrans Avenue, going the wrong way on Rosecrans, wrong way on Rosecrans. It's a median. He's going to have to jump. Oh my goodness, look at this. He's going to probably shift over to the correct lanes here, but he had nowhere to go there. Didn't jump the median, just went the wrong way. Is now on the westbound side of Rosecrans
I like
Avenue,
how it has his
heading back
speed on
towards
the
the
bottom.
freeway. He's going to come up on the 5 freeway, approaching Norwalk. If he continues in the westbound direction here, looks like another,
you were talking on mute,
another
Val. Oh,
crazy
no.
turn there onto a surface.
I was talking on mute again.
You were
but
talking on mute.
Yeah, it wasn't very important. I don't even know what I was saying, but let me see what people in chat are saying. Yeah, I agree. How do
He
they
could have,
know?
yeah, he could easily have died. A lot of others could have as well, and it's just a miracle that he,
It is like the Fast and the Furious. It just keeps getting crazier and crazier. We're only at 15 minutes, but as it goes on and as he starts getting more panicked, and as the traffic, because I think right now it's at like 4 o'clock, but then the traffic starts getting worse for like rush hour. And then it really starts getting crazy and he starts ramming different cars like crazy.
This has been oh really? I'm
It
looking
gets a
forward to
lot,
that.
like, and no animals get hurt during
Oh,
this.
thank
I
God,
will
thank
let you
God.
know that, but there is an animal involved, and there is a knife involved.
Wow.
So I will give those, and an explosion
An
involved.
explosion. Oh my God.
Yes.
It's like a movie. This is Fast and Furious. Such a good idea you had this to do this, Val. You should be really proud of yourself for this, because this is great fun. This has made me feel a lot better, honestly. You know.
I'm happy. I think the sparks will fly. I just thought this would be for like, because there's so much like with really really horrible cases going on right now. So I thought this would
Yeah,
be
it's nice
a
to
fun
keep things
live.
varied, isn't it?
What was that? I'm
I'm sorry.
sorry.
It's nice to keep things varied, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. That's what
Have
I'm
some
trying to
balance.
do. Yes. So here, let me.
The street into a parking spot for no reason whatsoever. Just went right over the curb there. I mean, there really wasn't anybody in his way. I'm not even sure what's going through this guy's mind. This is just very unpredictable. Impossible to set up for a spike. Look at this. Off-roading, trying to get around traffic. Yeah, almost slammed into that tree. Now, look at this. Fishtailing through the parking lot, drifting through an empty warehouse parking lot back onto Marquette Avenue. He is having a lot of trouble with this vehicle, guys.
Oh
I
my
think it's ditch
gosh.
time.
Are they like, why don't
Absolutely
they
not.
throw out the spikes and stuff?
Spikes? Yeah,
That's what I
I
was
Yeah,
thinking.
wondered
not
that
composed
too.
at all. It looks like he might even
Because
have a
he's not
flat
even
tire.
going
Look at
that.
this. There are pieces.
Well, he starts
Oh,
going
he's
super
lost his tire.
fast.
He's on
Watch
his rim.
this.
He's
Oh,
on
this
that
part's
left rear
crazy.
Oh
tire
my God.
is almost down to I don't know if there's any tread
I
left, but
think I
he's
know what's going
looks
to
like he's
happen,
got
but
some
I'm not going to
sparks
say it.
coming off occasionally. You saw some of that rubber flying off, and now he's going to have even more trouble. Even more trouble
I bet everyone
maintaining
is
control
cheering
of
him
this
on.
vehicle
I
as he
am.
continues northbound on Marquette Avenue, right along the wash here. There's a golf course off of the nose, but we are in a commercial area. It's going to turn into a more residential street if he continues, but there is a black and white now behind him. Code 3 with lights and sirens on, about maybe 50 feet back. Let's go ahead and widen out and see which agency that is that's behind him. That looks like the maybe.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
Oh, I really need to stop doing that. I was saying, Shay, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and you're so kind, and thank you, new members.
Thanks so much for doing that, Shay. You're
Yeah,
great.
thank you.
Oh, I love you. We're gonna try it one more time. We're gonna see if Aries gets one.
Aries, yeah, he needs one. Aries, I need to get you one. But yeah, thank you so much. Let me see, Tamarina. Let me see if I can see everyone. Drew. I can't see everyone, but welcome everyone that's a new member.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. She
I'm happy
appreciates
you're
you
all
all.
new.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Oh, come on, Aries. We're trying it again. Oh, hit the Aries. Did you hit the gift button up top?
Yeah, you have to
Thank you,
There
put
you
Shay.
it
got
on.
one. Yeah, hit the gift
Christina.
button.
Oh my God. Thank you. Wait, did Aries, yay.
Yeah, that's
You're
great.
I'm insomniac dolphin.
Yeah, if you just hit the gift button and hit allow gifts, then it'll let you get one.
That's great.
Thank you so much, Shay. I'm
You're
so
welcome.
happy. Look at all
Angel,
that green.
you're welcome. Angels, hit yours. You should get one because there's still some there.
I promise I'll gift a load of memberships next flight.
You don't have to worry about that.
I
Thank
will,
you,
don't worry.
Mr.
Everyone should. I think, Shay, you do it a lot, so I think it's only fair.
Well, I appreciate you guys doing that, but you don't have to worry about that. But
I
thank you
know.
so much.
We just want to do it. We want to help people have as best time they can and help grow your channel, because we have so much fun here. We want everyone else to, you know what I mean?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No,
Uh,
y'all are more than welcome. And I think a lot of people, especially, I know you just, excuse me, just started up your memberships, but they don't realize that you're supposed to hit the gift button. It's not an automatic thing. Like you have to
Exactly.
do that on the channel,
You have
or
to
else
Yeah.
confirm
people
it. You
don't.
have to put it, switch it on type of thing.
I didn't even know about that until like a month ago.
Neither did I.
All right, so let me press play. But Shay, you're the best. Thank you so much for that, and welcome again, new members. Wait, so Sparkly Unicorn said, I wonder how could the guy have escaped? Driving to like a mall and blending in with people or what? Okay, so this is interesting that you say that. So he literally drives into a mall parking lot. And I'm thinking, okay, why do you not get out of the car and go into that mall and blend in with the people? But he didn't do that. But I literally thought, like, why don't you do that? That's and so that's funny that you brought up that comment, because he could have, I think, done that.
Exactly. That's
But
what you do on games, you know what I mean? You ditch the car and you just kind of blend in somewhere, like walk
I'm not
into a
ruining
store.
the ending. Yeah, I'm just saying he does go by a mall and he doesn't go
Okay,
in the mall. But let me press
let's
play.
play it.
Imagine if he drove into the mall and then drove through the mall. That truly would be like Grand Theft Auto, wouldn't it? Hopefully there would have been no people there if you did that, of course. You know, we don't want anyone getting hurt.
Oh my.
Still Fullerton. It's Fullerton PD. Fullerton PD back in pursuit, guys. Yeah, we're in the Norwalk area, I think, now as he comes up. Well, no, he's not in Norwalk yet, but look at this. He's going through that gas station without any tire on that left rear wheel. Almost struck several vehicles there. A miracle nobody's gotten hurt yet, but you can see he is really in a jam now. Lots of traffic ramming into all of these cars here. Again, this is northbound Carmenita Road now, and it's not moving. He's stuck. Now he's stuck. It looked like he's stuck.
Second point where the police should have and could have
If your
arrested
business
him.
kept
I
on
know there's an
employees through the
algorithm.
pandemic, Innovation Refunds can see if it may qualify.
That's so crazy that they get so close to him like that and still nothing.
Just couldn't get him. Yeah, it's like, what's all their training for? They train for this stuff. They deal with it like every day. You know, so it's like, how could they not? And it's not like he's in a sports car or some armor-plated vehicle. He's in a van, a utilities van.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
Okay,
my.
let me press play. But yeah, this part is crazy after.
Sparks flying, and that officer right there has to treat this with kid glove care, and likely going to have to step away from his vehicle because we already seen him put into reverse once and ram into that other patrol car. Right now he's trying to go forward, and he's not going anywhere at all. It looks like the van is now stuck. Yeah, this is likely to start a fire. You can see those rims are starting to
my
glow.
God. How did he get out of this? Stay tuned.
There's certainly more on the way over here. Right now, if we widen it just a little bit, we can confirm just that one black and white. Just the one black and white. We're at Placid Drive, northbound Carmenita Road, and he is now stranded here. We'll see how this officer deals with this. He's likely just going to wait for backup, and right now it doesn't appear as though that van is going anywhere.
Oh, sorry.
He's probably not aware. That's right. You've got to wonder if he's thinking about getting out of this van and trying to hijack another one. You've got to at least wonder whether that's going through his mind. He's probably not aware. Well, now he's aware. I was going to say he might not even be aware that his wheel's on fire, but certainly he's aware of the fire under the hood. More pieces
This
flying
guy's
out
talking
there
like it's a
as this
stalking
vehicle is
event.
starting to come
This is the way
apart.
he's talking about it.
Yeah, he's commentating it. That's why it's fun
He
to kind of
is
watch and
exactly
chat.
like you could just put blindfold yourself, and it could just
I'm
be
thinking it
him
came from
narrating a
well, it
sporting
could be
event.
because I mean, where else would that smoke be coming from? But I don't think any shots have been fired yet, so that probably is not the case. But that wheel, that left rear wheel, is also creating some metal as well. So it could have come from the rear, but now I've got to wonder if that transmission is just reached its limit, and that's what's producing the smoke here. Not sure, but in any event, it has overheated. And it looks like the vehicle is now disabled. Additional units now pulling into position here. So some backup from CHP and Fullerton PD as he gets out of the vehicle, crawls out of the passenger
Oh my
window,
God.
and is now
He's on the
running
run.
for it.
Oh,
Northbound
look, he's
Carmenita
running
Road.
again.
Running
He's
up northbound
fast.
Oh my
Carmenita
God.
at Leffingwell Road as he crosses the
He's
street.
still got his hat
We've
on as
seen
well.
this person make several desperate attempts to hijack other vehicles. We will see what he decides to do here. Lots of folks getting home here in Fullerton, or here in the La Mirada area, I want to say, and he is now running down the sidewalk without any other wheels at his disposal. He's going to start running out of steam here, and we'll see if this ends in a foot pursuit, because I think they are pursuing him on foot, but I can't confirm that from my vantage point.
Whoa.
Here comes another officer
Another
in the
opportunity
opposite
where
direction,
they should
and
have
he's
and could
now
have
run
gotten him.
into a residential alleyway here. Loses his footing.
Now he's going into someone's house.
Private property.
Clever.
You saw that it looked like a woman next to her home here. He's now in the backyard, and he's going to hide out here along Leffingwell Road.
He's not going to hide out. He's going to keep
He's
going.
jumping fences, looking for a way into one of these homes. Little dog, small dog there in the backyard.
Yeah, he's got that endurance. I think honestly, it's pure adrenaline at this point. He's sky
awning.
high.
He's trying to get into that car, into that house rather.
He's stressing me out.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
It's bloody exciting, I'll tell you that.
We've only had like one or two like really good chases that we've
Several
gotten
dogs
to see
barking.
here
He's
in
now
Dallas
going
area.
through that sliding glass door.
Catherine, that made me laugh.
Somebody appears to be, it might even be a homeowner, not sure. Completely unaware. Yeah, he's on the other side of the building. I don't think he has
I agree, Pirate.
Very dangerous situation here.
Because they could have shot him,
no information, but here comes somebody running at the front. Look at this. Look at this. A confrontation inside the house.
He has a knife. I think I don't know if it's machete or a knife.
Oh my goodness.
Watch.
Oh my goodness.
She's pulling him by his hair, the mom.
He's in the truck. He's in the truck.
Watch, there's two dogs there.
He just got in that
One
truck.
dog is under the
That
truck.
truck. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh
he
my
just
God.
stole it. Oh my God.
Good
Oh my
doggy.
goodness.
The dog did not get hurt.
Oh my
The dogs
goodness.
are all fine.
This is
thank God.
incredible. This is incredible.
This is incredible. It's the most amazing thing I've seen in my entire life.
To help protect from HIV,
Oh my God.
I prep
well, that's
without pills.
With
quite,
Aperture.
an unusual advert.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe what we are witnessing, guys. They are going to have to get creative here because this person is look at this. Just ramming into cars, additional bumpers flying off of that other vehicle. And now he's, I believe, westbound on Leffingwell Road. I want to say westbound. Is that? Can we put
And
the compass up
still
real quick?
no stingers
westbound
to put out the
Leffingwell.
tires.
If you live in this area or have any idea where we are here, if you are looking at us, you need to stay inside because there is a dangerous suspect behind the wheel here. I feel very sorry for all of the other
He
cars
must be
on the
some
road
kind of
here,
drag racing
as
champion.
he continues to
Wouldn't
make his
surprise me.
way towards the freeway once again. We may find ourselves back on the freeway. But look at him, a little bit of traffic, and once again, right through another gas station. This is just incredible. This is the third vehicle that he has stolen today. That's right. That's the only thing that I could think of if they have the opportunity. They're going to have to catch up with him once again. They're going to have to get themselves in a position where they could bring this to an end if they can figure that out. And then there's going to be a very dangerous confrontation because this guy is not going away easily. There's just no way at this point that he is willing to give up. And whatever steam he lost running up that block, he's now comfortably in the driver's seat of a brand new work truck, and you could tell, I mean, he's having, we don't even know. I mean, there could be a full tank in that truck, so he may have a whole new fresh tank to play with here as he now travels down Mayer Road at 70 miles per hour, traveling at a high rate of speed on a road that can't be more than 45 miles per hour speed limit, now back into another residential neighborhood.
Oh my gosh.
Is it? No, I was too. So I don't know. Maybe it is bad, but I was also rooting for him.
Yeah,
at
same
least
here.
one person
Sorry
in
if I'm
that
talking too
driveway
much,
and a
Val.
dog that was underneath as well. I hope everybody is okay back there. But now we have to follow this until the end here because the sun is going down and still no visual of law enforcement within sight here. So we're going to try and keep the camera on him and hope that somebody can triangulate those officers into this residential neighborhood as he makes these random turns, now making a left turn onto Rainier Avenue off of Fidel at a high rate of speed. I mean, I just hope nobody is out walking this neighborhood because this person is just speeding right through.
He's like not even getting cool cars. I would
It's
totally do
crazy
it
how
Gone
at
in
no
60
point,
seconds
like they haven't
style.
sorry.
You
I
say
was
he's
just
not
saying
even getting what?
cool cars. Like I would think it'd be like Gone in 60 seconds style. Like you want
Yeah,
like all these different cool ones.
he's just getting utility vehicles, isn't he? It's pretty
He's
strange.
getting work, yeah, maintenance cars.
Yeah, I think it's to ram. I think maybe to ram. That's possibly why he's getting them, so he can use them to ram if he needs to. But I'm shocked that they've got no checkpoint.
Look at this, over the median again.
How many people are rooting for him?
Avenue.
I am.
Going the wrong way, head on with additional traffic down Florence Avenue. And look at this, coming up on another major intersection.
He's
a left turn northbound on
That's why.
Painter
If he was
Avenue.
crap,
To answer your question,
you
David,
kind of want him to get caught.
that
But he's
original van, I think he hotwired. I have to believe that the keys in this truck were already inside the vehicle because he just ran away with that way too quickly, unless he really, as you mentioned, is a really gifted car thief. In any event, there have been several major felonies that we have witnessed here this evening, and now a wild chase continuing northbound Painter Avenue with several black and whites behind him, but again, having trouble to keep up. Again, the speeds he's traveling and the dangerous tactics. No problem going the wrong way against traffic.
Really
75 miles per hour on Los Nietos Road.
Getting fast now.
Shoemaker
Look at
Avenue.
almost 90.
So again,
and that as well.
Very light traffic here, and it wouldn't matter anyways because when there is traffic, he just seems to ram into everybody.
Nice, Aries.
So we can only hope
this
that
is
the
very
traffic
much a
stays light and hope
live.
that maybe they can get some more officers into the area in front of him, not just following him from behind and chasing him, but try and triangulate in front of him. Very difficult because he's not, driving in any kind of a pattern.
Looks like most people want him to get away.
Some cross traffic there through the red light.
Gotta love the underdog, don't you?
Now well into Santa Fe Springs as he continues northbound here. Only a couple lanes to play with, maybe only one lane. I can't really tell, but he's continuing at a high rate of speed around that FedEx truck at about 70 to 80 miles per hour.
I still just don't understand why they haven't thrown down spikes. Like, because
Neither do I. I
typically in
don't get it.
Texas, like our chases go straight to like the highways. Like they don't do residential.
I think if he's going like a certain speed, they can't. Like if he's going when he's going 90, I don't think they can. But it
They have
maybe
to
if he's
call it
going,
off, don't they, for public
yeah,
safety?
like if because he could flip, I think, if he's going too fast. But if it's like a lower speed, like right now, the speed he's at, they would be able to do it, I believe. But they
Yeah,
have to get ahead of him to be able to do it, and they're not being able to get ahead of him.
I don't think this is his first rodeo. Do you?
I don't know what his rap sheet is.
I don't think this is his first time in a chase with the cops. He seems way too confident at this. But then again, it could be just adrenaline. You know, you go crazy if you think you're going to be locked in a cage, don't you? So
I think he needs to. Austin said now he steals a
It's
train.
unbelievable.
I think he
I
needs
mean,
to steal a
he's on
plane.
a bona fide crime spree here. We can only be thankful that it didn't appear
plane
that
or a
anybody in that
submarine or
home was
something.
hurt. At the very least, we have to be thankful for that. But it'll be a miracle if it remains that way throughout the course of this new pursuit. Now, again, as you mentioned, in the third vehicle that we have seen him in today. Now, you're right. It's been about 25 minutes since this all started, I want to say. Is that right? About 25 minutes? Maybe, yeah, a little bit closer to 40 minutes. Yeah, and he was going away from the freeway here on Slauson. Now he's turned around and heading back towards the freeway. I wonder if he's looking for an opportunity to get back on the freeway. He is on Sorensen Avenue with a little more traffic in his way here, but he's heading back in the westbound direction here. So he was going eastbound Slauson, and for some reason, and he hasn't done this very often, but for some reason, he just turned around, very randomly turned around, back towards the freeway, and I wonder, my gut tells me he's looking for an entrance ramp. A close call there. Another residential street along Sorensen Avenue that Anaheim PD ship still right over him. They have been relentless as well, staying right on top of him. At least they have been able to do that and call out his location for all of these neighboring agencies. Now, LA County Sheriff is going to be getting involved here at some point. We are in Santa Fe Springs. In LA County Sheriff's jurisdiction. We've already seen several agencies, including Anaheim PD, Fullerton PD, and CHP, try to apprehend this suspect at various points, but he has done a masterful job of evading authorities while creating a lot of horror and havoc in
really
Orange
embarrassed him,
County and
hasn't
now
he?
back in LA County here on another residential street. A very random turn. So no destination of mine. I thought maybe he was trying to get to the freeway. Doesn't look like it. Just trying to maybe look for a spot to hide out, thinking this through. Maybe I don't know how familiar he is with this neighborhood, but maybe he's just looking for an opportunity to hide out. And you just have to your thoughts right now are with everybody who lives in this neighborhood. That's what I'm thinking about. I mean, he is in a small little residential neighborhood here at Riesling and Wellsford. And if he decides to dump that vehicle once again, we already know what he's capable of. And so I just hope, I mean, the best place he could end up right now, quite frankly, with guys, would be the freeway. If he gets on the freeway, it's a much more manageable and contained atmosphere. But once you get into these residential streets with a dangerous madman behind the wheel like this, anything is possible. We've already seen it, and you can see that night sun coming on. Compliments of the Anaheim Police Department, Angel One right overhead as he continues these random turns. That, I think, was LA County's helicopter. So now 2 law enforcement helicopters following his each and every move. He's not going to get away, guys. They are going to get him off the road at all costs. This is not going to come. He's speeding up for sure. He's back on Sorensen.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was listening to the Sky Map 7 when it to the
I
news
know.
report?
I
If he-
was
when he was
wondering that.
driving.
But well,
Yeah.
the question becomes: look at this. He's full speed at the end of
Watch,
at the end
he's
of Sorensen
watching
into
this.
a parking lot, and I think this is a shopping center at This is the Marketplace Shopping Center at Magnolia Avenue in Hadley. Okay, people walking through this parking lot. He's slowing down a little bit at least, but he's weaving his way through this parking lot, a very busy parking lot, as he tries to look for an outlet. You have to wonder, he's very aware of that night sun coming from the helicopter, and I can only imagine that that night sun is agitating him even more. So at least we made it through there without any
Do you think
trouble.
it would have been better if he went into that
now back onto
shopping
Hadley Street,
place?
where you can see
I
squarely
think
that
so. I
night
think it
sun
would have
is
caught them by
on him,
surprise. I think
and
they were
hopefully
probably in the
that doesn't
process
cause
of
him
setting up
to amp things
roadblocks
up
further
even
up,
more
and
than they
they were
already
just
are.
going
But
too
as you
fast
mentioned, David,
pursuing him
we
that
do
he
not
could have
know
slipped. He
what
may
the
have been able to
original
slip away
want
and
was.
lost
It was an
them for a
attempted
sec. If he
traffic
could
stop.
change
He
clothing as
failed to
well,
pull
that
over,
would have
failure
helped.
to yield, but obviously there is much, much more to this story. And from the very beginning, I was questioning whether that original black Honda Civic even belonged to him. And from what we're witnessing here, my bet is that was likely a stolen vehicle as well. In any event, this is the third vehicle we've seen him in through another major street here, through the red light, continuing, I think, northbound on Hadley Street.
Thanks so much for this. It's made me feel so much better. It's just distracted me so much.
I'm glad. That's why I thought it'd be better to have a like a light live like this and not something super serious. Why did hold
because
on?
there's been a lot of seriousness
If you
going on
Walmart,
recently.
you know
Yeah.
that
Hold
with
on.
everyday low
Sorry.
prices,
It's fine.
How's
You're doing
everybody
amazing,
doing
by
in
the way.
chat?
Sorry.
Thank you. How's everybody in chat doing?
Hope everyone's having a nice evening.
And where did Shay go? Shay,
She
come
says she's
back.
getting coffee. She'll come back.
Okay. All right. Why don't I hear it?
It's mute. Be back. It's on now. I think it's just at a quiet point.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can hear it.
That's a school. He's in front of a school, guys. He's in front of a school. Lots of people walking in front of this school.
Hear the excitement in his voice, like it goes up and down.
He's like, "Oh my god, it's the greatest day of my life."
Better than when my children were born. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, forget when I got married. This guy going on this car chase has made my career. No more local news for me.
David, he just sped past an elementary school with a whole bunch of people walking the street. Thankfully, he did not hit any of them. He is slowing down a little bit. I'm not sure what elementary school that was, quite frankly, but he's now on Beverly Boulevard at Haviland Avenue. And as the sun has set, obviously, you can see we are now in darkness as he continues the pursuit through these residential streets. The only light that we're working with is that night sun from the LA County Sheriff's Department. Looks like he's found himself in a dead end. He's at a dead end at the end of Alta Avenue, putting it in reverse, and he's going to reverse his way back out of here. We'll see if there's any black and whites waiting for him on the other side here. Let's wait now.
This
Just
is
a little
again
bit,
that
Rob,
they
see what's
get
waiting for
him.
him as he comes out the other end
Watch
of Alta
this.
Avenue.
Yeah.
Nobody. There's nobody
Sorry
in
if
his
I
way
feel like
here. He's
I'm
going to
talking too
continue,
much.
get back onto Beverly Boulevard, southbound or westbound Beverly Boulevard here in Santa Fe Springs, and no law enforcement in sight, guys. He is slowing down a little bit. Yep, go ahead, Giovanna.
Just curious what's going on through his head right now.
So am I. He's probably
Like, and where if he has any
I've got to be honest,
destination.
I can't imagine
Yeah, I
them
think he's just
taking that
going on
tactic in this type
adrenaline
of a
at this
situation.
point. He's going on
They have
impulse.
to, they have to swarm him. They have to
I think he has
swarm
a
him
vague
and
idea.
get him off the road at all costs. And by the way, if they were trying to bring down the temperature, they would not have that night sun on him. That night sun is very agitating. He is clearly aware that law enforcement is on him, even though there's nobody right behind him. This is a pursuit. As far as we are aware, they are still in pursuit mode, trying to make their way in here. We just have to assume that they're just having a little trouble doing that.
You can do it.
I agree, and just with all the cases that are going on, it really is. Gives you like an emotional toll. That's why I thought this would be. I had a different thing I was gonna do, and then I figured this would be a good thing to do instead.
I think that was a great call, Val. Honestly, all these really sad cases that have been happening recently, we've just been hearing just way too much about them. It's a really nice change of gears to just see something where no one, gets badly hurt or anything like that, and it's just funny. You know what I mean? It is pretty funny and entertaining as well.
Yeah.
Yep, got it. Okay, guys, there is about 7 black and whites about a half a mile in front of him,
Another point where
trying to
they
cut him
should have
off
gone.
at the end of Beverly Boulevard here. We'll see how this plays out.
The
But
cops
they are
have him
trying to keep
again.
up with him, trying to move
Exactly.
into
This is
position.
insane.
Keeping
Let's see
up
how he
with him
gets out of
really
this
is the
one.
wrong word. They're not really able to do that because he's driving so dangerously and so recklessly and occasionally at really high rates of speed. And when they do pull up behind him, he just jumps into the wrong lanes, going the wrong way into oncoming traffic. As he is right now. You see he's jumped those double yellow lines, going the wrong way down Beverly Boulevard just to get around this traffic. So they're taking a different tactic. They're trying to cut him off in front of him. Very difficult to predict where he's going to go, but at least they have the benefit of that helicopter calling out his location. Here they come. Here they come at Norwalk Boulevard, about 7 black and whites at the major intersection, making a right turn on Norwalk, and there it is. Look at this. And now they're behind him. Hot pursuit.
Look
again,
at all of those
now
cops.
on Norwalk
Oh my
Boulevard,
God.
guys.
It's insane. So many
I-
of
These are
them.
going to be LA
Not one
County
of them
sheriffs.
can.
That's correct.
panicking.
I think I counted at
So
least
would I.
6. At least 6 that I saw. The only good news, guys, is that as far as I could tell, Workman Mill Road is going to turn into
Go in the theatre
much
like
more
Lee Harvey
commercial
Oswald did
area,
and get
an
caught.
industrial area.
Might
If
work
he
though.
continues further north, there are some train tracks that could get him a little bit tied up if he continues. But in any event, you see he is now using that shoulder to get around this traffic. If the shoulder wasn't there, you could bet your bottom dollar he would just ram right through these cars if he had the opportunity. But in any event, those black and whites trying to keep up, but they can't do what he's doing. So they're going to do their best to keep up. He's got the helicopter right over him, and it's just a matter of time before this comes to another tipping point.
I like how he says tipping point, like he's like, oh yes, something else is going to happen, even more exciting.
Well, it does get more exciting.
Awesome. I'm glad I stayed up.
Another hour of this chase, and look at how many you'll see when it zones out or zooms out, how many cops are really behind him.
That'll be a good shot to
Open
see.
road, especially this time of the night on a weeknight, you can see some folks maybe going home, but for the most part, relatively light traffic on Workman Mill Road. Coming up on Peck, which is going to be a bit busier. So if he continues and makes a turn onto Peck Road, that'll be a different story. But right now, traveling at a high rate of speed, we'll throw that real-time speed tracker back up, and you can see he's going much faster than everybody else. That is a much, well, it looks like he's slowing down a little bit because he's got some traffic there, but you saw him do about 50 or 60 on this very narrow road. Once again, going around a little bit of traffic at Peck there, and he's going to come over the 605. That is the 605 overpass. Still now, actually, he's now turned onto Peck. He's now on Peck Road, just west rather of the 605. $40. Yep.
Nobody spoiled the ending.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
don't
guys. We're just
do any
taking care of a
spoilers,
little bit of
people.
housekeeping up here, and it looks like he's now getting on the freeway. He's now on the 60 freeway, getting on from Peck Road, and now it's a whole different ball game. I can only hope, we can only cross our fingers and hope that he stays on the freeway, because that is going to take away at least some of the risk, although everybody on the freeway is certainly going to be in his path here of destruction, as we've seen this evening. CHP almost guaranteed to take this over at some point, but for now you can see those LA County Sheriff's officers managing to get on the freeway with him, but he's hugging that right lane. So you see that traffic. This is all rush hour traffic, and it looks like if that continues, he may look to get back over to the right and get off the freeway. In any event, he's in the carpool lane now, so committed for the time being to the eastbound 60 freeway. And look at this. Yeah, just weaving around.
Whoa.
That like ladder freaks me out because I was literally when I was a kid driving with my mom and there was a work truck in front of us and the ladder fell off in front of us. So now I never drive behind a car with a ladder on top of it. Like
Wow, really?
we were able to swerve around it. It didn't hit us, but I'm always nervous whenever I see hold on.
Let's get to work.
Like and also and after seeing Final Destination, I'm always like nervous when I see stuff like that.
Yeah, I
that
was
something's
watching
gonna
Final
happen.
Destination last night, wasn't I?
Oh yeah. So I always get nervous with stuff like that.
Following
Yeah,
similar
yeah, same
situations,
here. I
nothing
always have those
quite
kind
like
of
this, but
premonitions.
different situations
He's
where
going
Makes
we've
faster
had
driving no
again.
fun.
carjackings on the freeway. It
Okay,
jumps
so
by
he's
only
going
because
over
of what
90.
we've seen today, but in any event,
Wow.
you're
So
right
now
there.
he went
It is going
down.
to slow
He
down
was
a
at
little more. The
92.
traffic is going to get heavier. You're going to see a few more brake lights in about 2 miles
He's
off the
really
nose. Traffic is a little bit
just
heavier on
skating
the
past them, isn't
westbound side, but on the eastbound side, he's going to hit the brakes in about 2 miles. For the time being, those deputies are still in tow. They've fallen back a little bit, but right now,
No, I wasn't a kid in driving. My mom was driving and I was in the passenger seat.
he?
Angels. Okay.
now that driver has tunnel vision. He's got one mission, and he's just desperately trying to evade those deputies who have now fallen back even further. Every time he weaves through around another car in that carpool lane, they have to slow down because they are not driving the way he's driving. Okay, they are staying back, trying to keep the public safe. But now they're in a position where they have to probably start calling in
Good night,
some
Ellie.
units
Night,
who are up
Ellie.
ahead of him, like we've already seen back in Santa Fe Springs. So likely CHP setting up for a traffic break up ahead here. Maybe not quite yet because that does take some time, but ultimately if he stays on the freeway, that's what we can expect to see. We can expect to see some tactics where they start to create traffic breaks behind him and traffic breaks ahead of him by blocking off those entrance ramps. And we'll see what they do with the exit ramps. But that all requires manpower and personnel, and we don't know what they have ready at their disposal at the moment. But in any event, those calls are going out now, and California Highway Patrol ready to help
People
out
on
the LA
lewds.
County Sheriff's Department here as we continue eastbound on the Pomona Freeway.
So sad I was born in the 90s and couldn't experience Quaaludes. That's off topic.
That was very off topic, and I only know about that because they mentioned it in the debt trial, which I constantly bring
So we
up.
can get how the fuck did he get hold of Quaaludes then? I thought
Okay,
that they didn't
I'm
make
gonna
it.
mute you. I'm gonna mute you.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, he was up to 93.
Real pissed at me now.
No. I
It
don't think
surprised
anyone was
me.
even paying
Everyone,
attention.
everyone likes to destroy me.
Okay. I'm reading.
I'm sorry about that, by the way. I don't mean
No,
to kind
don't
of.
have to apologize. You're all
I
good.
don't want to piss you off. You know what I mean? I'm really trying.
He's he's basically been gassing it and flooring it wherever he's had the opportunity. Now, this is concerning. He's now on the shoulder, but he's gotten all the way back over to the right. As I mentioned, that traffic that I was talking about, that's what you're looking at here. It's too much traffic for his liking, and I predict that he's going to take one of these upcoming exit ramps here. So we'll look out for that as we try and come around the driver's side here in just a minute. But he is hugging that right lane, and I'm not exactly sure. This is going to be, let me just double check here. I think this is going to be perhaps, I'm not, that might be Rose Hills Road, the next exit ramp here. In any event, he is committed. Look at this. He's actually moving over to the left, so maybe committing to the 60 here. I hope that's the case. But in any event, he, as you mentioned, Giovanni, he's just flooring it wherever he has the opportunity, just trying to create distance and space with those deputies behind him. He certainly sees it. I don't think. Oh, there it is. There it is. He's off.
Wow, how's he going to get through these?
It's going to be Azusa Avenue, and he can make a left or a right. Oh, he's cutting that guy off, making a wild right turn there, and now southbound Azusa Avenue. Southbound Azusa Avenue. Too much traffic for him on the 60 freeway, and now the pursuit continues off the freeway onto surface streets. We'll see if the speeds continue as they have been, but looks like he may think that he's lost those units on the ground. Still see that night sun shining a light on him, but I don't see those deputies just yet. Not sure if they were able to get off the freeway with him. They're being directed to. I'm not sure if they're off the freeway yet. In any event, he's turned off of Azusa onto Colima Road. And you can just see all of these turns put him onto very highly trafficked areas for the most part because of the time of the day. It's literally the middle of rush hour at 5:40 on a Wednesday afternoon, and every turn he makes, he sees brake lights for the most part, and you can see folks just trying to get home without any idea what's coming
they're
up
completely
behind them.
oblivious
He's
as to
already
what this
ruined
guy's
several
been doing.
people's day,
Oh my
but
God.
fortunately, at least from what we could tell, does not appear to be. That's a weed whacker that fell off the back of that truck, by the way. It appears to be a gardening truck, guys. There is a lot of landscaping equipment in the back of the back of that excuse
Thanks
me, the bed
everyone
of
for being so
that
kind.
pickup truck, excuse me. But in any event, that appeared to be a weed whacker that fell off there.
Especially you,
And he's
Val.
continuing at a high rate of speed, very
Putting up with
dangerously,
me.
weaving around even the very few cars that there are in this residential neighborhood. He, again, has no problem ramming into anybody in his way, but he's trying to avoid them now.
I really am. It'll be up in a minute. You guys will be able to use it. I promise.
You know, it appears to be a brand new truck. If you look, that appears to be paper plates that are flapping in the
Great
back
new
there.
emojis,
So
by the way.
very likely a newer model it looks like a Chevy. It's a Chevy. Yeah, it's a Chevy pickup, and he's continuing now around this this person. But man, he is just. Oh, I just every time he gets into these residential neighborhoods, I worry for not only those cars in his way, but all of the people who live here. He decides to do anything crazy, which he's already done.
Do you
a
think
lot
that
of
guy
crazy
is
Does that
actually
sound like
worried?
It's so
to you?
dangerous. That
That's what I was
where he
saying. Do you
Yeah,
think
that's
he's
what I was
actually
thinking.
worried? I don't
in a
think he's
deadly
I
worried.
don't think
situation.
it sounds
There
like
was obviously a
excitement to me,
struggle
doesn't
there.
it?
I'm just grateful that from what we observed, nobody was hurt, but there's no guarantee that it's going to end that way. In any event, he's continuing through this residential suburb here. It's going to be, looks like Crosshaven Drive at Calle Madrid. If you live in this neighborhood or know anybody who lives in this neighborhood, you are urged to stay inside because this is a dangerous pursuit that is speeding through your neighborhood.
And I say worried, I'm talking about the commentator because he's like, I'm so worried about the people in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he's just
I'm
like,
not talking, about not the driver, the commentator. I'm sure the driver is worried.
yeah, I would think so. Just manic at this point, trying anything they can.
Uh-oh. All right, coming up on a red light here. He's on the wrong side of the road, northbound Fullerton. That's Colima. He can make a turn there, or if he continues north, that would put him back on the 60. But it looks like he's made a left turn onto Colima Road. Again, a lot more traffic on Colima as well as he makes that westbound turn. I still don't see anybody behind him. There are a few units a ways back, so they are behind him, but they're just a ways back, maybe several football fields back, as he comes up on another red light, trying to get around them. Lots of cross traffic here as he continues through that red light, and he's able to make it through. So Colima Road, westbound, is where we are. The helicopter still overhead, and those sheriff's deputies trying desperately to catch up. We don't know that. That was a guess on my part. That's what I have a feeling, but that means nothing. We have nothing to confirm that it was a stolen vehicle. Only to say that
I put in the new emoji. It's just Mario right now.
The reason is oh my goodness!
Can't wait to use
Close
them.
call there onto the median over the.
Okay, listen to him. He's like, oh, he's so excited.
Yeah, it's like the greatest moment of his life. It is like a football. He feels like he's narrating a football game. It's crazy. It is pretty exciting though. Not gonna lie.
After missing that cross traffic just by a hair. Look at this. Officers able to shut down that intersection. We'll see if we start to see that happen again if he continues in the same direction. But there is now, it looked like maybe an undercover vehicle at that intersection. Look at that. They're now cutting him off and shutting down these intersections ahead of him. It's a very hard thing to do, by the way. It's very, very good that they were able to do that for 2 intersections in a row. They can't continue that, but if they can continue to try and leapfrog his trajectory along Colima Road here, that will help things dramatically. It looks like they've got another intersection blocked off here at Puente Hills and Colima, so it's going to be another dangerous situation, but no cross traffic as those deputies have shut down the intersection, giving him a wide berth to speed through the red light, and now continuing westbound on Colima Road. But just the mere act of shutting down the freeway, it saves lives because it stops all of the traffic. Whatever the light traffic signal says, everybody comes to a stop, and this guy can just speed right through these intersections and not kill anybody. So he's continuing at 90 miles per hour on Colima here, and here come those black and whites. Now they're closing in on him.
Big moment right here.
No, he is jumping from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Now coming up on Hacienda Heights. We were in Roland Heights, and now for the first time, we're in Hacienda Heights, basically paralleling the 60 freeway. So just a few blocks north of him is the 60 freeway. So we're going westbound on Colima Road, and if he continues in this direction, he'll come up on the 605. So 605 off ahead of him, the 60 freeway off to his right. And those deputies clearly closing in on him, giving him a little bit less space. And if they have an opportunity, which they can't with all of this other traffic in their way, but if they have an opportunity,
in my opinion,
they will pit him. They will pit him and do whatever it takes to get him off the road. But that assumes that those officers are pretty qualified.
I agree, Pirate Radio. I'm trying to talk whenever there's a break.
Yeah, I'm trying my best not to talk too much as well. I'm sorry, everyone, if I'm really interrupting
losing control,
too much.
up on the curb, losing control, crashing into another car. Into another car. And it looked like he was trying to evade that deputy again. He was coming up right behind him, and he took that aggressive action, jumping the curb, tearing off somebody else's bumper. Just added to the list, guys. But the pursuit now continuing on Colima through another intersection. Here's another red light. We'll see what he does here. More cross traffic coming through, and now a southbound turn onto South Hacienda Boulevard. Presumably, those deputies will make the turn with him and try and close in on him once again. There he is, just about maybe 4 or 5 car lengths back. If he slows down at all, they will close that gap, but every time they do that, he just basically speeds up. It's exceptionally dangerous, but you know what? We've seen situations where desperate times call for desperate measures. I think the bigger factor is the fact that there's so many innocent people around him. If they have a straightaway, and obviously they can't do it at like 60 miles per hour, but it's a heavy truck, by the way, so it wouldn't be the easiest pit in the world. But in any event, he's threading the needle, one lane going, one lane coming, southbound Hacienda Road. Cars pulling over, make room for him. But thankfully, in this situation,
Hey,
at least
Joe.
you have the lights and
Yeah, we are.
sirens
We're
from
having a
those
lot of
deputies
fun.
right behind him. So you have folks naturally pulling over because they hear the emergency sirens behind them. But this is a very narrow road here. Hacienda Road, as you mentioned, one lane going, one lane coming, and he's going around everybody over the double yellow lines just to get away from that deputy.
Hey, or throw a turtle at someone. No, he needs to throw a turtle because turtles are a thing here.
It's a windy road. It's a windy road, and he's having trouble.
And he's going to overtake 2 cop cars, and he's going to throw a banana or something. Mario Kart IRL.
Hey, yeah, maybe I should have named it
No
that.
boundaries, no
Yeah,
inhibitions.
that would have
He
been more
is going
appropriate
for it. I
since
mean,
you're
I
a big
think he's
Mario
pretty
Kart
well
fan,
aware
so am I.
of how this is going to end, and it's not going to be pretty. He's basically enjoying his final
I know I
minutes
keep
of
saying it,
freedom
but
here
thanks
because
for
there
having
is
me
just
up.
no
It's
chance
really
at this
made me
point,
feel better.
no chance whatsoever that he gets away.
I think he already could have got away if it wasn't for the police chopper. But I mean, I could totally be wrong. But I
No,
think
I completely
yeah.
agree with you. I think you're right. He's not had to deal with them too much. They've not been close to him in
He's
a
going to be in
while.
trouble here. He's going to be in trouble. He's off the road at a high rate of speed. He may spin out here. All right, back on Hacienda Road. He's gonna. Oh man, he just missed that one. Missed that car barely. It's a windy road that's going to meet up with Hacienda Road on the other end, also called Hacienda Road, where it'll have a little more room for him to play with. But right now, it's a windy road with a lot of traffic in both directions. He's now going the wrong way, and here come separate deputies in the oncoming lanes of traffic. But really, what can they do? I mean, he's just it was on. I mean, other than get into a head-on collision, which is not an option, they're going to have to turn around now and hopefully triangulate more units ahead of him here, which there will be another major intersection off his nose here. But in any event, he's now back into oncoming lanes of traffic over the double yellow lines at times at a high rate of speed once again.
Sparkly, there's still 40 minutes.
It just takes your breath away with every intersection that he blows through.
Right? There's my cat, Bowser. Okay, so my cat, this is off topic. Okay, now you can put
Another residential neighborhood with very narrow streets. Looks like he's not. Okay, so that's El Rancho Drive, and
sorry to pause it. I'm just going to read Melissa Jade's comment. She said, "Where's Bowser when you need him?" So that's another emoji that I have. My cat, this is random, but my cat's name is Bowie. People always think it's Bowie, like David Bowie, because it's Bowie. And we have the emoji of his face, and it's Bowie, and it's short for Bowser, like King Bowser from Mario Kart. So yeah, where's Bowser when you need him? He's actually asleep right near me. So Bowser is here.
That's so cute. Give him a pet for me. Okay.
Short story. Just telling you that. All right. First.
Val? Oh no, you go and play it.
A series of deputies now following him into this neighborhood, or at least 2. Okay, so these are the 2 that were coming. They turned around with them. Those original deputies, just to put this in perspective, appear to have fallen back. They could not keep up with his driving on Hacienda Road, but those 2 that were coming in the opposite direction are now right behind him. So 2 brand new deputies engaged in this hot pursuit along El Dorado Avenue here in Hacienda Heights. We are It looks like a dead end. It's a cul-de-sac. This is scary. This is scary. A cul-de-sac. They're going to come face to face with this suspect, and you guys know, and our
Another
viewers
chance
know
they could get
what he's capable of in this situation because he's already rammed into several vehicles, including deputy vehicles, and there he is again, right
Wow.
through, almost missing them. And now, oh man, continuing right out of the neighborhood. He's going to get right out. I mean, he's weaseling his way out of these predicaments, and I just don't know how much longer this could go on. I just can't fathom it. Nothing they could do. Yeah, right. Uh-oh. He's going to come head-to-head here. He's going to come head-to-head with another sheriff's deputy, and he's just going to go around him. That's the protocol, and you can see they're following protocol. They're pulling over, letting him around. They're not going to box him in, and part of the reason, guys, is because these tactics, look at this. He's going out of the neighborhood where there are about a half right through those deputies, again, just missing them. Unbelievable. There's about a dozen black and whites, a sea of orcas trying to keep up with him, and they just have nothing, no tools at their disposal at the moment to get him off the road. I can tell you that part of this is
He is
tactical
so
protocol
excited.
Sounds like
within
he's
the
gonna have a
department,
heart
because there
attack.
are
Oh my
other
god.
agencies that would treat this a little bit differently, but right now they are
Do
sticking
you know
with
when
the
you
book
told me
and
about this,
basically
I didn't think
just
it'd be
trying
anywhere
to.
near this energetic.
Okay, I'm just told that he is facing now 3 charges of ADWs, assault with a deadly weapon on a law enforcement officer, on top of all the other crimes that we've witnessed here this afternoon, but just to kind of add it to the list. But you can see how many cops are pulling in here. It's unbelievable. It is. It is. He's backtracking on that same windy road, which again has one lane going, one lane in the opposite direction, and at times he just went around traffic by off-roading into the shrubs almost. It was a miracle he was able to maintain his composure there, but spinning up a lot of dust. It's a narrow road and about a dozen black and whites behind him. But that tire, I think his back left tire is he did hit something. Look at that. More sparks flying. Not sure if it's coming from the wheel well or if it's coming from that equipment, but something is making metal. And I got to wonder if all that stuff in the bed of that pickup truck was strapped down. Very possibly not. We've already seen one weed whacker. Yeah, I think I'm being told it may be the result of one of those collisions earlier on the same road before he made his way into that neighborhood, possibly. We're going to try, by the way, to get on the other side, get on the driver's side, and catch a glimpse of that left rear tire to see what he's working with back there. But something back there was hitting the pavement, creating those sparks. There you see more sparks actually coming from the front. It's coming from the front left. Front left sparks. We'll see what his treads look like, but
He's so excited over sparks.
He is. He's missing the tire again. He's missing the tire.
He's
Okay,
missing the
by way,
tire.
this is not
He's
first time
missing
we've
the
seen this
tire.
situation.
Oh my god!
Last time,
The humanity.
How much coffee did this guy have before?
I think a little something more
yeah, there's
than
no way.
coffee,
There's no way
though.
he's going to continue these turns, especially at these speeds. And they're going to close in on him when he does. But again, there are so many innocent people in the immediate vicinity of this. If it ended right now and the vehicle was disabled, there is just so much crossfire, so much collateral in his way here. Civilians that are just in danger every time. I see every. Oh man, sorry, I just cannot keep up with this guy. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose control of this vehicle, and it's going to end very ugly. But at least for the time being, right.
I'm making this quick video because it has been 1 month since joining the Cashflow 101 system. And so what I wanted to do is make this video to show you the results that I've gotten in my first month.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I need to put that new emoji that I showed a couple people.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so
I
dark.
remember you telling me about
Okay, there. It's brighter now.
that. It is. I can see it quite clear now.
More sparks, more sparks.
You're starting to get a better idea of how much law enforcement is
Whoa.
dedicated to getting this guy off the road. There's
Nora,
about a dozen units behind
hello.
him.
We
We
missed
just
you.
saw another half dozen in front of him in the opposite
Still got
lanes.
about
And
half an
now
hour, a little
he
over
is
that left,
continuing at a
Nora,
high rate of speed
police chase.
on a straightaway portion of Hacienda Boulevard, coming up on Colima Road once again if he decides to get back on Colima. But look at that. He's losing that rim.
This is the
He's
good
on
part,
borrowed
remember.
time with this truck. It's a
Hey, El Guapo. He's playing chess while they're playing checkers.
That's true. They're being very careful. They're being too careful, I think.
I think so too.
Because if they just let him go, it's only a matter of time until he would actually hit someone or something. So you got to think about all the resources that are being pooled into that could be used elsewhere as well.
Do you think this is his last vehicle? Because Max Smith said they think this is the last road.
barely maneuvering.
Very possible, but
we're very
you might just have a
fortunate that
little
he's on
bit
a
of fire
straightaway
left back
section
in
of
him.
street
You know what I
here.
mean? And
But if he has to make any
starting to sound like a
tight
sports
turns
commentator
at
now.
any speed,
But
it's
I
going to
won't
be
talk
very
too
difficult.
much. Sorry,
for him.
I've had loads of
But
Pepsi.
at
That's
the
why
very
I'm
least,
talking really
you're going to start to
fast.
see that wheel come apart, and eventually the axle won't be able to turn. But that's obviously a heavy-duty truck. It's built for all kinds of situations, and these are not easy to break down. But you can see he's definitely testing the limits of this truck, and now without that front left tire, it's only a matter of time. Now those deputies have fallen back once again because he's blowing through these red lights, continuing at a high rate of speed, 70 miles per hour at what cannot be more than about a 45 mile per hour speed limit, and he's blowing through all these intersections with cross traffic. So many close calls. It's a miracle we haven't seen anybody get hurt. Now under the freeway, that I believe was the 605.
More sparks.
The 60, excuse me. Oh, crashing into a Jeep,
Listen
crashing
to this.
into another vehicle here, and wiping him out off the
He's
road.
like,
He just took out another vehicle,
another
rammed
vehicle.
into heavy damage. I hope that person's okay. Up on the curb, and
No,
now
he
he's
doesn't
look at
care.
this again, ramming into more cars and trucks.
Whoa.
Head on. Unbelievable. Head on with
Hi,
another
Psycho.
car. And here comes not even a pit maneuver, but they rammed into him from behind, into a gas station. Folks getting gas at the corner of Gale and Hacienda, into a gas pump. And now he's going to try and get out probably, but he's going to put it in reverse, back in reverse towards that deputy. Look at this, ramming into the front end. They're shooting at him. They're shooting. We're going to widen out, and they are now firing into the cab of that pickup truck. Unbelievable. They are using force. Deadly force is being employed at this moment to try and stop this madness in the middle. They are stopped. They have stopped. The wheel is off. That front left wheel is off. Yeah. Is it still going? Still going. So his foot's on the gas? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Foot on the gas. Bullets flying through that truck. And now we'll see as they surround the vehicle, multiple teams and canine units already on the scene here, surrounding the vehicle, at least the rear of the vehicle. They can't surround it completely, obviously. They don't want to create a crossfire situation.
Oh no, do you think this is it?
Yes. Somebody's hurt. It looks like that's the driver.
I think he's
That's
got
the driver.
one last hurrah
It looks like
left
the
in him.
driver
He's
of
gotten
that
too
car
far,
that he rammed head on
to
into.
quit.
It looks like he's
Quit
being
this easy.
arrested. He's being detained for some reason. Not sure what that's about, but we'll focus on
So this is
the
another
truck for
driver
now.
being
We'll
arrested.
focus on the truck.
What?
Obviously, more to that story, but clearly this ending in a crash with several vehicles, including that one right there. And you can see he's still gassing it, creating a lot more smoke. The vehicle's not going anywhere. It's completely disabled.
If you're 45 and older,
and live in the United States and you still don't have life.
Hey, Shay.
Hey, I know that's you now by the snorting. I was like, are you sure this is you? I was so worried that it wasn't you. I heard the snorting and I knew it was you.
Yeah, it's from the campaign where you know, tickle shits with his nickname.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're gonna make me start laughing now. You're
I'm
doing
sorry. I had a little catnip.
that. You had a little catnip. I didn't indulge in too much tonight because I thought it'd make me tired. I wanted to be here for Val's stream and support her and have fun as well. So I've had lots of Pepsi, so I'm on the other end of things.
Very cool. Very
I'm on the
cool.
upper. I'm on uppers for a change, but legal, obviously. I don't do the bad uppers.
All right, I'll let you get back to it. Sorry.
No, you're making it hilarious, even more hilarious than it already is.
More snorting.
God.
I love it.
It's amazing. I think everyone finds it very, very heartwarming.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mute myself.
No, people like it. I think people like it. I think it's fucking hilarious. In a good way.
That driver's side window. He's still gassing it. Multiple bullet holes through the driver's side window, guys.
How'd they all miss him? Oh,
Those are shotgun shells. Those are high caliber shotgun shells that have now that fired right through that driver's side window, most likely putting an end to this.
That's so many cop cars. Like when you see them pan out.
Yeah, this is come to an
it's
end,
insane.
guys.
It's like a whole
I'm happy to
army,
say that this has come to
basically.
an end, but
my
obviously,
question is, what took him
a
so
treacherous
long?
and deadly situation
Yeah.
potentially
Right?
for,
Why did it
for
come
the
to
suspect.
this?
So
Like,
we will
what?
see.
You know what I mean?
If
It's like
that,
if I was a
those wheels
criminal and I
finally
was
stop
watching this
spinning,
on
which it
TV, I'd be
appears
like,
that
right,
they
and I was
have,
living in that area.
you can
I'd be like,
see
shit, right,
dozens
now's the
and
time to do a
dozens
robbery
of
or commit a
officers
crime because
at
they're
the
all
corner
busy.
of Gale and Hacienda Boulevard. Canine units at the ready. They are going to approach eventually. It could take a lot of time in some cases to approach the vehicle and
I
try and
still
get a
think
better
he's got one
view
lost trick in him.
into the cab. Unfortunately, really hard to see through the front windshield because if we get in front of it, you see the awning from the gas station would be concealing it. So we really can't get a good view into the driver's seat just yet. But we've got to.
They shot right through the windows.
Yeah, how the hell didn't they get him? And so many of them shot as
A whole
well.
bunch.
How do you know they didn't?
Yeah,
Mute,
smaller
I'm
rounds in the
muting
rear
you.
window, large shotgun shells through
Sorry.
the front window. It's just a wait and see game at this point. They are eventually, obviously, treating this with kid glove care, but obviously they have to take their time before just approaching the vehicle. And they have there's a fire though. The vehicle's on fire. The vehicle's on fire, and that's going to require the fire department. They're going to have to pull him out. Absolutely. They're going to have to pull him out of the driver's seat. This is not over by any stretch. Yeah, I think that last officer tried to ram into him intentionally, but then he put it in reverse and rammed right back into him.
Hey, NorCal
if you
Jim.
ask how many black and whites have been hit, I've lost count, quite frankly. So I can't tell you exactly how many. There were a whole bunch of parked cars and cars in traffic at the end of that pursuit before that major intersection. And there was one Jeep, a white
Don't be
Jeep,
over.
soft top, that he got wiped out
He's
completely.
on fire
and
near gas
I hope
pumps,
he's
too.
okay. They're
Exactly.
going to have to check on him.
The whole place, including the cops, could go.
Right, El Guapo?
Multiple shots. Yep.
I agree, Melissa. I admire his dedication as well. Look at them. There's so many of them, like, ready.
Got an army after him. pretty cool.
I love how amped up he is. I'm like, get it, yes. I really didn't want him to get caught yet.
No, I don't. I want him to pull another car.
Yeah.
Might do. Don't know, do you?
He needs to steal a cop car. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, that would be
right?
classic.
Or
That would be
ambulance or
icing on the
something.
All right,
cake.
guys. Being told
Or a
that,
chopper.
obviously, we don't know
Oh
what his
my
condition
God.
is inside that vehicle, but they have reason to believe he is armed inside that vehicle. So now it appears that they are aware of a weapon potentially inside that vehicle. That's gonna I mean, the whole truck has been a weapon this entire time, obviously. But if there's a weapon inside that vehicle, that adds to the calculus as they approach the vehicle. But in any event, they're going to try and get clear eyes on him before opening that car. Again, this could take a lot of time. This could turn into an extended standoff potentially, unless they decide that
I
they want to be
agree,
more aggressive.
Angels.
But obviously, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, really dangerous.
Oh, what? Oh.
He's like so excited. He's like ready to start going again.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like, what's gonna happen next?
He's like he doesn't want it to end as much as we don't. Like this is like the highlight of his career.
Yeah, I wonder if he doesn't want the guy to get caught.
No, I think he feels exactly the same way we do.
It is fun. I've never done this.
And you don't need to apologize if you want to like mute me. I know you want to just keep things going because it's like you want to make the most out of every moment. You know what I mean? And
I think it's just hard to hear the commentary a little bit.
yeah,
Or it could be a delay.
I understand. I don't take it personally. Fucking hell.
I'm tickle shits. I take nothing personal.
I was worried someone was like pretending to be you. That's why I didn't let you up right away. I'm like, oh no, who is this person?
A lot of that's happening at the moment, that's the problem.
But then once I heard your snort, I'm like, yeah, it's Shay.
It's Shay's trademark.
I can't help it. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're welcome, Fisher. I thought it'd be good for a Friday night. So happy Friday. Or no, it's for you guys. It's Friday for me, but if anyone is on the East Coast or Eastern Standard Time, or it's Friday for most people, unless they're on the West Coast.
I think until you go to sleep, it still feels like Friday.
I agree. It's
I
Saturday
feel,
for me, but I'm still counting it as Friday evening.
Yeah. Right, Anne? No pee, Mom.
Yeah. That'd spoil this fun.
So did they pull him out?
No, they still haven't approached the truck. They don't know if he's alive or if he's like for one, say he is shot. We don't know. That they haven't like there's no ambulance there to assist if he is. They're not helping or doing anything.
No.
Oh, thank you, Misfit.
Thanks, thanks, sorry.
Oh, I was just reading. I've learned now that it's Saturday in Australia, Edward said.
Well,
nice.
All I wanted to say was like, thanks for like doing this. Like, I don't feel like my migraines have gone completely. This has totally distracted me. Like, you should feel really proud of yourself that you have the ability to do that. You know, it's not easy.
Thank you.
Made me feel so much better. Honestly, I'm so glad I stayed up for this. And you have been amazing tonight, Val, and Shay. You've also entertained, I think, everyone very much.
Oh,
yes,
Lord.
You should be very proud of all
much.
the
No.
membership donations.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Shay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You and your giggling has been entertaining.
Very much so. You've made me laugh, and that ain't easy.
Okay, are they gonna approach him?
I mean, I'm like thinking, what is he thinking in there? He's like, can I get away? I mean, like he has before. Like, I mean, this has to be the end of it. Maybe he's hurt.
Lynn, yes,
That's
I
what
think.
I'm saying.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, because she said that about him being hurt. Like, they're not getting him medical attention. But go on, Jay.
Yeah, I was just going to
So,
answer.
David and
I
Ellen,
was just going to
they're
answer Lynn.
preparing to fire
Hold
more
on.
rounds
I'll
into
tell you
the
later.
cap, less than lethal rounds, we believe. And it's unclear. My question becomes, because we were told it might be a pepper ball, but in any event, is it to clear
El
the window to
Guapo.
gain visibility?
He's going to
it
try and
because they
change
still see
clothes
movement
and walk out.
inside the vehicle? The
I
pepper
think he's
ball
a
leads me to
different guy,
believe
like
that
in a video game.
have reason to believe that maybe there's movement in the vehicle. It seems unlikely from what we're witnessing here, but in any event,
No
they
shit.
are preparing to fire more less than lethal rounds into the cab of that truck. So
they're
something to
firing
watch out for
non-lethal
as we
rounds,
continue to watch this
beanbag rounds
play
from
out
the
on the
shotgun.
corner of Hacienda Boulevard and Gale Avenue. Not clear on where those shots will be fired from, but it certainly looks like it'll come from yeah.
Nora, you missed
That's
most
what
of
I
it.
think as well. That's what
Aw.
yeah.
You can always catch the replay. Very
Yeah,
much
you should
worth
watch
it.
in 2 times speed. It'll be even more crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. And the guy will sound even funnier.
I listen to most like stuff on 2 times speed, so when it goes back to normal, I'm like, whoa, what just happened? It's like an
I sometimes
alternate
listen to it on
reality.
half speed, and everyone sounds like they're really, really wasted when you do.
Oh my god, I wonder how I sound in 2 times speed. I can't
The
imagine.
GMC
Hold on.
AT4
Ads.
lineup, premium and capable. Step
Come
up
on,
to
get
GMC
away, you
with
stupid ad.
2.9%
Where are you?
APR
Hold
We're-
on,
we're
I
at
pressed
the-
the
and no
wrong
monthly
thing.
payments for
We're
90.
at the
There we go.
climax of this.
Oh no, what did I do? Hold on. Shoot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No. Okay, we're at, where are we? Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Jay got me sidetracked. Hold on. Okay, where we at? I just screwed everything up. Hold on. Let's see. We were
Oh,
Is it my
already
fault?
here.
okay. That's about good. Let's see what
Yeah. Yeah, it's just past this. Yeah.
Go a little more.
Yeah, just a little more, yeah. Because you're waiting around it for a while.
Well, Nora, so what you missed is see how the cop car has like right bumper to him. He's already well, this is now his 3rd interaction like that. 2, he was able to back up and get away, and he's gotten in different cars. He's run through a house and came out with the homeowners with a knife, and a dog was not hurt, been under the vehicle. It's been absolutely insane.
Sorry if I distracted you then, Val. I didn't mean to.
Oh, it's okay. It's easy too. And Misfit, thank you. I read that someone said about a super sticker, and then I looked and I saw one from you. So thank you. And I'm not sure who wrote it, but thank you. I think it was maybe Lynn. So thank you for letting me know that. But hopefully we're at the right spot. Nora said, let's do a rewatch. We could just do it on repeat.
Oh my god. Do these like happen all the time in LA?
Yes, like every day.
Wow.
But no, this is like one of the crazier ones because he got multiple vehicles.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I just hope I haven't ruined it for anyone, you know what I mean? I'm really trying. It's just too much Pepsi, too much caffeine, and I just talk too much. Sorry.
You're good. We've had one near me where hold on. Sorry, I say we had one near me where they actually hijacked a semi.
Really?
Yeah, and they like could not get it to
Wow.
stop. It was very
My
scary.
Taking notes, Misfit.
Yeah.
Did anyone else see 2 bullets through the driver's window? Oh, I did see bullet holes.
Yes.
Yeah, they were
I think the
firing
person's
some live
injured.
rounds.
This is just absolutely nuts. Do you think he's
Thanks,
like
Angels.
do you think that he is thinking that maybe he could get out one more time? Or is like what has just
David and Ellen,
happened?
they're preparing to fire
I think
more
so.
rounds.
Do you
into
hear
the
what they
cap,
said?
Less than
They're
lethal
preparing
rounds,
to fire
we
more
believe,
rounds. That's
and
what
it's
they're preparing to
unclear.
do.
My question becomes:
But
because we were told
Why?
it might be a
He's
pepper
already
ball, but
not
in any event,
moving.
is it to clear the window to gain visibility, or is it because they still see movement inside the vehicle? The pepper ball leads me to believe that they were have reason to believe that maybe there's movement.
Jim,
It
NorCal
seems
Jim.
unlikely from what we're
No.
witnessing here, but in any event, they are preparing to
I
fire more
agree,
less than
Ann.
lethal rounds into the cab of that truck. So something to watch out for as we continue to watch this play out on the corner of Hacienda Boulevard and Gale Avenue. Not clear on where those shots will be fired from, but it certainly looks like it'll come from yeah. That's what I think as well. That's what yeah. Seems
Look at all them. They are ready to go.
It's insane. There's so many of them.
Yeah. So Christina, there's definitely 2 bullet holes. You see that?
Yeah.
They're more
But they
than
were
just
saying,
beanbag rounds. Sorry, Val.
oh no problem. They were saying they wanted to do more to get like that. They're getting ready to shoot more.
I mean, you know, when you think about the number of lives
Wow.
that he has put in danger over the last 90 minutes, I mean, it's just bewildering. But in any event, here comes an arrest team. They're
Oh
going to
no,
approach with shields up,
I'm scared.
Oh, no.
guns drawn, and they've got tactical tools at their
Will
disposal.
this be the end, or
if
has he
they
got
face
another
any
trick up his
resistance.
sleeve?
But the first order of business is going to be
I
clearing
don't
that
know.
driver's side window.
Look, oh, they
The
just
glass
busted the
breaker
window.
is being
Right.
employed, ramming the driver's side window, and now getting a much clearer view that we will keep somewhat. There is movement. He's moving.
He's
He is
alive.
Oh,
I saw his hand. The back seat appears clear.
No, he's
Now they'll try.
alive.
It looks like he's injured,
no.
and it looks like they're going to make an attempt to open that door, but it's not open yet.
They
They're
wanted
still
to
not giving the
poke
poke.
him,
They may pull him through
princess.
that window, guys. I have a feeling they will just pull him right through the driver's side window
Am I
without
crazy that
bothering
I
with
still
the
think
door.
he can make it?
We don't know what kind of condition he's in, but you saw what I saw, which was his hand moving. It looked like he maybe had crawled into the passenger seat, and there you go. They're going around the passenger side to bring him out. Wow. Stepping out of the vehicle.
Oh no. There he
Oh,
goes.
no, it's
Is that
over.
what you
Whoa.
pictured?
Not at all.
What?
Look at, he's
in the
unharmed.
world?
He's totally fine. After all those like
Wow.
shots, he's totally fine.
That's
I'm
insane
sorry,
that he's
I'm
managed
speechless.
to
I mean,
beat
this
all
is-
Hold
the
on.
shots.
Is he wearing a cowboy shirt?
Let me pause it. Hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You cannot represent my hometown team like that.
Is
He did
he?
do a pretty good chase, to be fair.
Is he wearing one?
He's wearing a cowboy sweatshirt.
El Guapo says, "There goes my hero."
Oh. I would sing to you.
Oh no.
There goes my hero. Oh, God.
You're serenading everyone. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's about done. Let's see. I think
Yeah.
he doesn't resist. Well, he's been resisting, but I think at this point he's done.
No,
But look at
imagine.
the-
No, he'll get the cop car.
Incredible.
He'll steal the keys when they're trying to just get the cuffs off.
It
Imagine
was an
that.
actual miracle. Absolutely.
That's what this guy wants more than anything. The reporter. He'd love him to steal the police car for it to be on again. It's the most
Yeah.
exposure he's ever had.
Oh,
Oh
my
God,
Lord.
the guy would be so excited if he stole one of the cop cars.
He'd be like, he just, oh my God. He just scream.
Nora's grandma said she would have thought Raiders for sure. Edward said his mom must be proud of his driving skills, though.
I think
They were
everyone is.
good. Yeah,
I think even the cops are.
right?
What kind of time do you think that they do for this?
Oh
Probably
my God, he kept adding more and more things onto it.
minimum 5 years, I think.
And they would say that he put cops' lives at risk. So, and yeah,
It's
what?
almost hard to believe it's over. I
I
can't
feel the
believe
same.
He's
what we
about to
just saw.
cry.
It's like the end of a movie.
No.
It was awesome, K-Braze.
That's
Glad you
one of
were
the
here.
wildest things about this. We were right over Knott's Berry Farm, and as they apprehended 2 suspects inside the park after locking down Soak City, we turned around. Anaheim PD's airship was heading to another pursuit, and we literally
Right? He's
turned
gonna
around,
escape.
and here came this
Oh
Honda
yeah, that's what
Civic
I want.
flying up the 90 freeway right past Knott's Berry Farm. And that's when the pursuit was on once again. From one to another, we stumbled on this one, and the rest is literally history.
That's a good question, Nora's grandma.
Very, very
I
big.
mean, you know,
Lots of pages.
this is up there, guys. I always go back to the RV, like David said, but this was breathtaking and far more dangerous when
No,
we
he wouldn't.
think about
Weed's legal where
just the
that
way
is.
it ended.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
bullets
legal in
flying at the
California.
end
Yeah.
of such a dangerous pursuit where so many motorists were placed into
Maybe in
harm's way.
Texas. but
No,
yeah.
not
A
tonight.
home invasion and a home invasion in the middle of it with dogs under the car. My heart was stopping when he got into that truck with the dogs under the
Yeah,
truck.
Soak
I
City.
mean, it's just
And we get a
endless.
recap.
A roller coaster of emotions up here. But thank goodness it's all over. And I've got to tell you,
I've got to tell you, I'm really
He
sad that it's
doesn't mean
ended.
that when he says thank goodness it's all over.
No.
What does he try to say? I gotta tell you what.
I have
It's like
no
a cliffhanger.
idea.
Yeah, it cuts out. Maybe you just turn the mic off for a second and we're just going, no! Off mic.
Right? He turned it off and he's crying.
You've done amazing tonight, Val. I'm so impressed. This has been so entertaining.
Thank you. You guys have been great.
Oh, thanks so much. Sorry you had to mute me a few times. Finally got the hang of it though.
Sorry.
No, don't be. You want to keep it rolling, and there's been a lot to cover, and it's really interesting as well.
Right, El Guapo. He said this broadcaster is Steve Carell on Anchorman.
Yeah. Brick. Is that his name? Something like that. Something funny.
Pirate Radio said he rides the German Shepherd out of the back.
That'd be.
here comes the fire department. Here
Oh,
comes
Lord.
the fire department. They're going to check him out, and likely, in all likelihood, he will be placed into an ambulance with an escort.
Oh my.
Then
Just
he steals
a
the
guess, but-
ambulance car.
Oh,
Are we
that
looking at the
would
van
be
that you're
awesome.
looking at, the white van?
Yeah, because he could ram
Oh,
the
yeah.
cop cars then,
Yep.
couldn't he?
Yep. Over and over again.
Totally agree. It's been nice to do something a little different.
Can I ask El Guapo a question real quick?
No, you may not.
No?
I'm just kidding.
He had
Yeah.
trouble driving that van.
El Guapo, did you not go live with Map Time tonight? We were looking for you.
But when the van caught on fire, that's when I thought it was over. I mean, we literally saw that van catch on fire, and then he jumped out and took another. He ran. I mean, it was a full-on foot pursuit into that neighborhood. He must have
Into
ran
that
a couple of blocks before ending up in that home and then stealing this pickup truck. It was an incredible stamina, honestly.
Incredible stamina.
Yeah, that sounds a bit sus, doesn't it?
I love
Right?
it.
Yeah, and to answer Lynn's question earlier, because I wanted to let this play out, I probably will be going live at some point this weekend, permitting weather I feel. Maybe I'll do something on Sunday about
I'm sorry, David. Are you talking to me?
anything, something fun.
But
I'll let
David's
you know
trying
when
to
I
talk.
think of it.
I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, El Guapo. I hope that you feel better soon.
Aww.
Seems like everyone's getting bloody ill at the moment. It's this change of
Right?
seasons.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I feel you, friend. Sorry. I just was making sure you're okay.
Oh, he said he was just kidding.
Wow.
And like, he's like, I have to realign my chakras. I'm like, oh, I didn't know Guapo is all spiritual.
Oh my gosh. I really believed it. I'm so gullible.
I am sometimes super gullible, and then other times I know if someone's being sarcastic, but I
It's
believed
quite
El
late,
Guapo there.
isn't it? Just comes a time when you're just like literal Larry, aren't you? That everyone does.
Lynn said, make sure you feel good enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know you think the same as well. I know you were saying the same. It's
And
important not to
Nora's,
push myself, but I always
yeah,
feel better when I go live. Oh my God, Nora.
Nora's grandma, this guy is going to be sending, or this announcer is going to be sending the love letters. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's
I
probably
think
that's one
he's
of the funniest
awesome.
things I've heard tonight.
Now
Glad you
this
made it, Nora. Hopefully you catch the start of it because it does.
Yeah, that's the begin, like this part's kind of just like the ending.
It's
Look at all those
conjecture at the
prop
moment.
cars. Oh my God, how many of the
Whoa.
prop cars do you think? That's like all of, that's so many LA cops.
Yeah, like I was saying it earlier, like if you were a criminal and you were watching this, like if you were in that area, you'd be like, right, I'm just gonna do a burglary or
I was
commit
just
a
gonna
crime
say, you
because they're
could
too
just
busy. No one will respond.
exactly. That's crazy.
Mental.
Sorry. I'm so lame.
No, you just make it's funny. It's at this time where like that's the type of humor I want. I don't want any like, intellectualized humor. I just want something that's just openly funny. You don't have to think about it because I just don't have the ability to do that at the moment. I've got a nice joint rolled up here for when this is finished.
It's about,
Well,
Yeah, not that
yeah,
I'm trying to rush you or anything. It's just I've held off for a few hours before the live so that I wouldn't fall asleep.
you gotta like
there's
puff pass.
yeah.
But you see, I'm gonna have to wait till it's over because it's like I don't smoke inside my house. You know what I mean? And then go outside, the whole internet's fucked.
It's only about like 7 minutes left. And
Yeah.
the exciting parts are pretty much over. This
Yeah,
is
this
just
is
kind
just
of
conjecture. We can just
watching.
reflect on it and say thank you to everyone and things like that.
Yeah.
I
So
kind of want to watch it again on 2X.
You can always watch the replay. Give that the extra view.
My party's still going.
or I could put it on
You
3X.
should honestly, I reckon you're going to be on like compilations of this all night now because it is quite addictive. The ones that I like the most are the BMX ones, not the BMX ones, sorry, the dirt bike ones. It's getting
Oh
late.
no,
So
I just hold
the
on.
dirt bike ones because they always slow down, let the cops catch up to them a bit, and then just shoot off. You know what I mean? And those things can go so fast. I have one.
What's
I
the
want to
most
see one of
speed you
those.
can do? What's the most speed you can do? 2 times speed?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be how fast then? This is like a 2-hour video. Oh, so it would just be an hour. It would be an hour then.
Yeah. Let's find another one. I'm just kidding.
I look on my phone for craziest car chases.
You could always do another live on. It could be part of a series where like Val's crazy car chases. You could do a series on it. That'd be amazing. Like every Friday or so, if you've not got anything planned, you could do one. It's like a really fun thing for a Friday night, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely something where we all watch together. Where it's like I don't know. I don't think I could play like a horror movie or something like that because I think I'd get copyright. But it's just
Yeah.
that like I've seen people where they like watch movies and do stuff like that. So I don't know what we could do as some kind of watch party.
Yeah, I think if you commentate over it like you do with the clips, that's technically okay. You know what I mean? But I think
Yeah,
you don't have the entire movie. Maybe you know what I mean. Just maybe like cut out little bits at the beginning. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You
I'm
can't.
looking right
You.
now. Oh,
Okay.
go on. Oh,
No, no.
yeah, I was saying I'm looking right now at different car chases, but I'm worried like if I play them, how they're gonna end, because I don't know. Like, what if
Yeah,
it's like
because
a
you don't know.
horrible
You know what I mean? You
ending?
don't want to show anything too bad.
Well, I doubt if it has a lot of views, it would be on YouTube.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Well, this one says graphic ending, so I don't
Wow.
think this one I should use.
No. There's a few I could
Yes.
send you as well that I've seen over the years that I know nothing bad happens, and they actually get away. Some of them as well. Some of them, not all of them.
Oh, no.
You have to watch those ones.
You do, and they always get away on bikes. So that's the thing, because you can go cross country on those things, and the cops, they just can't keep up with you. And the best parts of those ones with the motorcycles is when they let the cop, like I said before, come up to them, they let them even get out the car, thinking that they signal that they're gonna comply, but then they just shoot off at the last minute. It just as the cop's about to speak to them. It's insane. It's so funny.
Well, I have found one thing that's the craziest, like, top 10 police chases. It's only a 10-minute video, though, so I don't know if it's just, like, 1 minute of each chase. I don't know.
Let's watch it.
It's better to see
All
the whole
right.
ones.
Should I just change it to that or finish this?
I think we know what happens. What does the chat
Yeah.
think? Do you want to watch the other thing? Put a 1.
Oh, Misfit, thank you.
Yes, that's only like 10 minutes long, then.
It's not even. It's like 9 minutes.
All right. I hope they do show. I hope it's like, if it is, I hope they just show highlights and stuff.
Yeah, it shows this. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. This one's a motorhome that they take.
Wow.
Yes,
That'll be a
okay.
nice way to end it, on some action.
I
Keep 'em
totally
wanting
am,
more.
Anne.
That's the best
Okay.
way to end it. Keep them
All
wanting
right. I'll play this next one. Hopefully it's nothing crazy.
We like crazy.
No, but I mean like where I can't play it. Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
grab it.
If anything, we could clip this part out of your live.
Okay. All right. Stopping. Presenting a new one.
Yes.
All right. Let me know if you can see. It's just an ad right now. Hold on. I really need to get rid of these. Hold on.
Oh my God, Hot Fuzz, love it.
Or wait. Oh, I thought this was it. This isn't it. You can see the screen though?
Yeah, I can see it. Oh, that's
I
cool,
thought it was,
NorCal.
I thought I was on mute. Hold on. Maybe this is the video. Hold on. I think we are watching the video.
We are watching the video.
Great.
Movie is the car chase. There's just nothing like the thrill of a high-speed pursuit. Watching shiny cars weave in and out of traffic, narrowly avoiding some serious accidents. It's the most exciting thing on earth, except for car chases that happen in real life. Ready to get kart racing? Let's get it on. Car chases are as much a part of LA culture as Hollywood is, but these guys combined those things in a way nobody had before. Instead of putting a car chase into the movies, they put the movies into the car chase. They stole a convertible, put the top down like any self-respecting Hollywood producer, and set off on a tour of LA's landmarks while showing off in the process. Can you think of anything more iconically Los Angeles than doing donuts in a stolen Mustang on Hollywood Boulevard? I can't. These guys had a showman in them and wanted to let it out. Eventually, they just decided to stop, but they took a moment, as all great performers do, to take selfies with the fans and pose on their sports cars before calmly handing themselves over to the police.
Fortunately for police, the two surrendered without resisting and with no reported injuries.
On the list of weirder crimes that police have had to deal with, this one must be pretty high. Police were called out to investigate a domestic disturbance, which is probably quite run-of-the-mill usually, but this time, for some strange reason, a guy dressed in nothing but his underwear decided to steal an ambulance. We'll probably never know why, but he seemed really serious about it. It led to a chase through the streets of Philadelphia that lasted more than an hour. Even the ambulance thief looked like he wanted to give up at the line.
Oh no, what happened? Okay.
It's gone back to the start.
Yeah, but okay, so we were talking about stealing an ambulance. So someone did steal an ambulance, but they stole it in their underwear, it said, right?
Oh my God. So after this, are you going to end it? Because I don't want you to rush end it or anything. Like, if you want to keep going, obviously keep going. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, we've been on 2 hours. El
Yeah.
Papo, if you want to come up, you should do it now because I'm gonna end it right after this video, and it's
Yeah,
only
say your
9 minutes.
goodbyes.
Yeah, so and I can't really add someone up while the video is playing. So if you want to come up, come on up.
I can jump down if you want.
No,
No, stay for the end. I want you to stay for the end.
Okay.
Okay, that was Edward said. Oh, Guapo, I'm waiting for you. Otherwise, I'm gonna press play. Once I press play, it's hard to see you. All right, I'm pressing play.
Okay.
But okay, I think that I was here. I'm not
Producer
sure.
and set off on a tour of LA's landmarks while showing off in the process. Can you think of anything more iconically Los Angeles than doing donuts in a stolen Mustang on Hollywood Boulevard? I can't. These guys had a showman in them and wanted to let it out. Eventually, they just decided to stop, but they took a moment, as all great performers do, to take selfies with the fans and pose on their sports cars before calmly handing themselves over to the police.
Oh my
Fortunately
God.
for police, the two surrendered without resisting and with no reported injuries.
On the list of weirder crimes that police have had to deal with, this one must be pretty high. Police were called out to investigate a domestic disturbance, which is probably quite run-of-the-mill usually, but this time, for some strange reason, a guy dressed in nothing but his underwear decided to steal an
What happened?
I'm having multiple videos play. Hold on.
no.
There's too many tabs. You guys talk.
She's just a technical glitch. Yeah, that all that stuff is just hilarious. In his underwear.
I thought she saw something that we were supposed to see.
Oh my God, here it comes again.
Oh man.
I'm gonna be hearing that now in my sleep.
This is why I need my emoji, my blonde emoji. Hold on.
No.
Okay, now we're back to it. Okay,
Back.
we're back. I'm
Anyone
sorry.
should check out that movie Hot Fuzz that's
On the list
shown
of
at the start.
weirder crimes
Here.
up at one
Sorry, guys.
police managed to drag him out and onto the road, still in just his underwear. It's not a good look.
Oh my God.
Finishes the job. The ambulance comes to a stop on Tolbert Street.
Speaking of brazen criminals, you'll never believe this guy. He carjacked a truck with a woman and they sped off into the distance at a crazy 110 miles per hour. That's when the chase took part. And it was a serious chase, with the truck hitting the police cars several times in an attempt to escape. But it didn't quite go the way the thieves planned. Instead, they went off the road and crashed into the desert in a dramatic cloud of smoke. The man took off on foot, but bizarrely looks like he's turned around and is running toward the cops. It looks so odd you'd think he must have made a mistake, or that maybe he can't see them, but then you realize what he's doing. He's stealing the police car right out from under their noses. Then he took off again and the chase went on for another 20 minutes before the police finally managed to corner him and get their car back.
And on foot, gonna run by, he's gonna give up. You see right there, it's a Ventura County Sheriff.
There are two kinds of criminals. The ones who sneak around
Oh,
under
the
the cover
Joker.
of darkness, hoping to never be seen, and the brazen ones who are just out to taunt the police, even if they did nothing
This
wrong.
video's
This
dark.
guy was stopped for
Yeah.
reckless driving, and you'll soon realize
here.
why. He
Say,
sped
can you hear
away
me?
from
Can
the
they hear me?
cops,
Yeah,
reaching speeds of
I can hear you.
100 miles
Okay,
per
okay,
hour,
cool,
and then
cool.
decided to kick it up a notch and started doing stunts on
So
his
he was
bike.
going
like
over
standing
100
on the
miles
seat
an
while
hour
it was
on his
moving.
bike.
The cops
Easily
probably
to
would have
do
loved
on
it
that,
if
but
he
while
had
he's
fallen off.
standing,
It's echoing.
He just made a
This
couple of
one.
rude gestures
it?
at them and kept going. Eventually,
Yeah,
he pulled
someone
into a
go
gas
on mute.
station and
It's me.
surrendered to
I'm sorry,
police
hold
who
on.
I thought
charged
he
him
was
with
doing
driving on the
push-ups.
wrong side of the road. I guess there's
Oh
no
my
law
God.
against doing
Push-ups
stunts on
on
a
a
public
bike.
road.
Like,
I just want to
it's
say
just
that I love my
standing.
family and my two baby girls, and I'm sorry I disappointed them in the middle of all
If
this.
we
Aw.
learned anything from the longboard, it's
Aw.
that you should definitely only choose escape methods that are actually faster than running. That should be obvious, but apparently not. This car thief had a slightly better idea for a great escape, even if it was lucky. After this dangerous high-speed chase through Charlotte, North Carolina, and narrowly missing several other cars, he was brought to a sudden stop when a train crossed his path. Instead of panicking, though, he saw an opportunity.
It's echoing,
I
Val.
wanted to pause it.
Is that
Well, I
me?
wanted to
Is-
pause it. El Guapo.
Is that
what
that's me?
year-
Okay, my beat.
Yeah.
Let me fix it. Let me mute my mic real quick.
Well, no, don't mute it. NorCal Jim wants to know what beer you are enjoying tonight, El Guapo.
Yeah.
And me and Shay were thinking you were gonna want to come up earlier. What is it, Paulinier? I can't see. Paul and I'm not. Yeah.
I can't see because you got NorCal's.
Sadly,
comment.
they're not sponsoring this live.
Okay, there. Can you see it now,
Oh, Apolliner.
Paulinier? I
I
made
I can't
it.
pronounce it.
Yeah, I'm all Paulinier.
Paulinier. It's
No,
like a
stop.
souvenir, but with Paul.
The others with the snort again.
It's delicious.
El Guapo, did you watch the police chase? Like the first one that I was playing where he got like multiple cars and there were sparks and the guy was super excited. That
Valerie, do you
what?
smell burning toast? Yes, I was in the chat the whole time.
No.
Are you
Well, I didn't know if
dizzy?
you walked away. I was wanted to see what your thoughts were on
She has
it.
been pretty
It
busy, to
was
be fair to her.
prime content.
She has
Good.
been pretty
Compliments
busy,
to
be
the
fair
chef.
to her, so
I-
it's difficult to
I'm
see
happy
everything.
that you're here. We wanted to. I've been checking to make sure you're not blocked and everything. So I'm happy you're making comments.
Oh, well, yes. Is if you want me to come up, just let me know. I was wanting y'all. I was enjoying it. But
Good. I'm happy that you've been enjoying it.
I am at your service.
All right. So I
Wow.
will press play. We don't have that much longer on here, but
Yeah, only
and
5
everyone-
minutes, yeah.
Is there an echo? I hope I'm not the one causing that echo.
It is,
No.
it's you.
Is it?
No,
Okay,
I
hold up.
think it's me. No, don't
No,
blame
no, no,
El
no.
Guapo. I think it's me because I have my mic on right now, so I'm pretty sure it's me. So
No, you've got 2 tabs open, haven't you? You're trying to play 2 things.
It
you said
could be
before.
me. Just let me know.
well,
I can mute my.
let's just
Wait,
all
guys,
Yeah.
there's no echo. It was echoing whenever you're playing the video and you didn't have your mic on mute.
Yeah, so it was all me. So
Okay.
again, we need a Valerie emoji to put that when I undo.
No, you've
Okay,
done
well-
so well so far, Val. You shouldn't feel bad about it.
I get worried when I hear echoes and I start seeing white noise, or I
You
get
shouldn't
snow
feel bad-
vision, whatever it's
You
called.
shouldn't feel bad about it. You've done a great live. You know what I mean? You've kept us
Visual
entertaining
snow.
for 2 hours.
Visual
and
snow,
15
yes.
minutes. You know, can I get a word in
I
edgeways?
see visual
Can I get a word in
snow.
edgeways? You've kept us entertained
I'll
for so
find
long,
you.
and you should be really proud about it.
Visual snows.
All right, let me finish pressing. I'm gonna press play and we'll
Stop
just all
jumping in
mute.
every time I'm trying to talk.
I'm sorry.
It's not you, Val. It's not you. It's him.
All right, let's just all. I'm
After all,
gonna
the very
mute
thing that
everyone.
got in his way was just another form of high-speed transport. So instead of sitting in his stolen car and waiting for the police, who are now gaining on him, he got out and jumped onto the train instead, and it actually worked. He did escape the police. Well, for a moment anyway. They did catch up with him eventually, but still, hey, it was a good idea.
All we had to do was follow the train, CJ.
People have gone to great lengths to invent ingenious ways to escape police. So what brilliant escape method do you think you're going to see this guy use in his attempt to escape when his stolen car runs into a dead end? After all, it was a daring high-speed car chase. He must have something amazing up his sleeve, or just the longboard. He doesn't even seem to be able to ride it very well, and he knows it. He only rides it a few feet before deciding it's actually just better to run into oncoming traffic. He definitely would have been faster just running. He doesn't know he's about to run into a hero in a red truck, though. Running can't save him from this unidentified Superman, though. Who is this masked vigilante? Lou Pizarro from Operation Repo. No, seriously, it actually is. I'm not joking. Bet you didn't see that coming. Oh, nobody did.
33-year-old Jesus Zamora was charged with auto theft. Police recovered the skateboard, presumably for evidence, though an officer did play footsie with it.
I'll bet there are many
Hold
GTA
on.
fans watching this video, so this one's for you. This van thief led police on a wild chase through the streets of South.
Did he really just say skateboard?
He was playing footsie.
You
Oh,
played
I'm laughing
footsie
at the
with a skateboard.
footsie. You're laughing at another part.
I heard the both, but I was like, wait, what did I just hear?
And I wanted to Nora saying, "Oh my God, Nora, you need to watch the beginning of the video. That's
You
the
really do.
best part." Yeah.
Priceless.
All right. Yes. Footsies, Aries. Charnel, can you snowboard? You said you can't ski.
Can't. I thought this is ski or ski.
Ski, right?
Yeah. It says ski. So.
All right. Finish playing this video. At least I'm making it a little 8-minute video like a 20-minute video.
South LA for a heart-stopping 40 minutes. He somehow managed to get out of every corner he found himself in and just kept going, occasionally driving around in circles, as is the GTA tradition. Red lights? He doesn't care. He just keeps going at the same speed. 6 crashes with civilian drivers? That's no problem for him, even though he seems to be missing the front of the van. What about crashing head-on into a police car? That would stop anyone, but not this guy. All it did was make him back up a bit before he kept going. Not even driving over several spike strips was enough to stop him. It just slowed him down slightly. Well, almost. He eventually stopped because he had no tires left. But the thing that finally did him in was a...
This mistake is costing Amazon Prime shoppers.
That's embarrassing.
Him in, so he slips and falls, and that's what did him in. The LAPD able to swarm this guy basically and bring this to an end. Wow.
When you think of police chases, they usually happen in a stolen sports car. They're fast and can be easily maneuvered. They're perfect. For some reason, this woman opted to steal a motorhome instead. You don't often see RVs in a car chase for good reason. She found out when she couldn't turn sharply enough to avoid a tree and took nearly the whole side off the vehicle. At that point, I would give up. The thing isn't worth stealing anymore, but she's obviously not in her right mind. Nobody sane would put their dogs into a stolen RV, but that's what she did. It's not really surprising that the one dog jumped out. Anyone would want to escape an RV traveling at 60 miles per hour.
Oh my god, I
city
remember
streets.
this one.
She
The
hit
dog was
7
okay
cars
though,
along the way,
shockingly.
but luckily,
The
nobody
dog's
had
alright,
any
I was
life-threatening
worried about
injuries. Not even the dogs. There's no word yet on why she decided to do that, but at least we now know the lucky number of crashes to stop a driver of a stolen RV is 7. As we've clearly demonstrated, car chases are wild, dangerous, nail-biting episodes. But all this adrenaline can tire you out, so I'm going to help you calm down with another car chase. Trust me. You might be surprised to hear that this footage hasn't been slowed down. This actually happened. This guy was caught with some stuff in his car the police really shouldn't have seen and sped off to escape, but then realized how scared he was and slowed right down to 10 miles per hour. The police decided it was in their best interest not to try some dangerous maneuver to get him to stop and tried to talk him down instead, which they could do because he kept calling them on his cell phone to tell them how scared he was. The chase lasted a mind-numbing 45 minutes, and they covered a grand total of 3 miles.
Car looks super small to me. I don't know why.
That's
it
car
does.
causing it to slam into a concrete median. SWAT officers swarmed the suspect.
If you're a kid with no experience driving, it's probably not a very good idea to steal a car. This 15-year-old is here to show you why. He took the stupidity up a notch by not just stealing a car, but a bus, and creating a full-blown police chase. Luckily, no children were on the church bus, but a bus being driven by someone who can't really drive would have rightly frightened other drivers. Anyone would be worried if they had to drive near a bus that's swerving all over the road like this one. It looks like he actually manages to hit every single barrier he gets close to. Then, just to kick it up a gear, he speeds across a road into oncoming traffic. Really, with the way he's driving, it looks like he's lucky the bus didn't just tip onto its side. He finally stopped when he drove head-on into a police vehicle. Yeah, that'll do it.
And we're able to put him
That one, he went in on
handcuffs
Monday.
and
He
pull
was
him
the
out.
king of the school. That has been. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for tonight. It's been amazing.
Hold on, it's still playing.
Oh,
There, okay. All right.
yeah, it's been great.
Opinions.
Make this a regular thing would be really awesome.
I won't do it too regular, but yeah, I'll
Yeah,
definitely
but
have
just like
some.
some crazy cool video that we can follow.
How is chat? Is everyone having a good Friday night now going into Saturday?
Saturday
Yes.
morning for me.
I want more.
Are you having another beer, El Guapo? Yes? Okay.
I'm having another shot.
Oh no, El Guapo, I'm sorry. You're muted. I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear you.
No, it's fine. I was actually Googling sign language.
Oh.
I wanted to brush up.
I'm sorry. But yeah. How's
It's been amazing. Thanks so much for having me out, Val.
I'm
Hey,
happy
so
that
Jay,
you-
so you're not in are you in the States or?
Yeah, I'm really too tired. I would explain the whole story because it is a long one about how I got here. But I am very, very
I was just being
tired
nice. I
and not
really
very
don't.
well
I
at
really
the
don't care.
moment. I'm sorry if I'm being short with anyone. God, it's just I don't do ill very well, and I've been literally fueled for this live on caffeine, and now I'm crashing a bit.
Good deal. Good deal.
It's been wonderful, Val. Thank you so much.
Thanks very
Yeah,
much.
GG Val. That was good shit. Good shit.
Yeah, anyone should catch the
Papa,
replay if they haven't.
What's up, Val?
we were wanting you to come up. Me and Shay were talking about it earlier, saying how like you would be cool for the car. Right, Shay?
Let me know. I didn't. I wasn't. You didn't got to CC me in the email, honey. I didn't. You know.
Yeah. Well, next one. But yeah, thank you.
Thanks for
so
asking
much,
me to come up as well. I really appreciate that.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again soon.
I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. And let me see who we have in chat. Well, okay, I see NorCal Jim, Aries Pure, always good to see you, Melissa Jade. Let me get
you heard that, Nora?
Nora's grandma. Watch the replay on 2x speed if you can, so you can see everything. Allie Cattails, Sicko or Psycho. I always say Sicko, and I think it's Psycho, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, I might go live after.
Okay.
If anybody wants to hang out still.
Are we doing music time?
Yeah, we do whatever.
Yeah,
all my videos get banned anyway, so we just enjoy it while it's live.
a lot of mine end up.
So did mine. My last live got taken down.
Can I drop El Guapo's thing? Do you mind?
Sure.
Okay, if y'all want to listen to music and hang out.
Thanks so much for asking me up to come up for this as well, Valley. Like,
course.
and yeah, like you honestly, like you made me feel a lot better. You've taken me out of my illness because I'm worried otherwise. You know, I'd be up all night feeling like shit, but now I feel a lot better. You know, a lot of more excitement. Cures everything.
Val, I hope if you're still up, Val, you're more than welcome. Come on by.
Definitely, yeah. It's only 12 here, like NorCal Jim said, midnight here, so it's not too late here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I want to say bye and make sure I have everybody.
Well, I'm gonna dip out and I'm gonna get that stream started. So we'll see. Hopefully, see y'all in a sec. Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming up again.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'm your mod.
Cool.
I don't think I can. I'm too fucked.
All right, T-Bird, Angel's Lie to Keep Control, April Tobin, let me see, Misfit, thank you, Roxanne, Poppy, again, K-Breeze, thank you. I think if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. I was going up and down the list, and then I ended up pausing in between. So thank you so much. And I really Ann Mata, thank you. Everyone that was here, I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a great Friday night. And I do have a really I'm not going to say the case, but an interesting case coming up.
Yes.
That Shay, you know about it too.
Do I know about it?
You know about it too.
Yeah.
So that's going to be Monday or Tuesday. I don't want to give too much because I just don't want to say too much. And then the 27 Club is still coming up. So those are 2 lives. And then still going to be looking at Idaho. Not forgetting about that.
For all of them.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different things that I want to do. So I will definitely see all of you soon. And I hope that you all have a good night. So have a great weekend.
Good night,
Bye,
everyone. Have a great weekend. I'll message you good night, Val. I'll probably be getting to bed soon.